CockTails, woo, with Jeff and Holden. CockTails, woo, with Jeff and Holden. CockTails, woo, with Jeff and Holden, making cocktails for you. We're making you laugh and then we're making you blue. Why? CockTails, woo, with Jeff and Holden. CockTails, woo, with Jeff and Holden. Holden. With Jeff and Jeff. Very concerned about CockTails. Oh my God, you weren't ready for it.
Fuck.
Oh my God, he wasn't ready for it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at you all, you bubbly, bright,
beautiful fuckers.
Well, you know, they're reasonable at least. They're a bunch of sixes.
But yeah.
I would call them a bunch of sixes.
Talk to me at the end of the night, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely talk to him at the end of the night. We're definitely asking you to talk to Jeff at the end of the night. What's up, everybody?
I don't live in a video game, time machine game, life is safe, instant free play, ear of Twitch.
Boom.
God, I once saw a duck, all you fuckers.
All of them hitters are here. Welcome everybody to the stream. It's another edition of CockTails, and my favorite part, let's get right into it. The drink of the night is just gin and lime juice and a fucking Lacroix, because you know what? It's still keto time for Jeff, okay? So he's got to keep it simple, all right? You can't be fucking going crazy. Oh, look at all those spiked seltzers you got in there as well. Get a fucking Lacroix. Cran raspberry is good for this, but whatever the shit. Absolutely.
Is it Lacroix or Lacroix? I always thought it was Lacroix, but I guess...
You know what? It probably is.
That's the Americanized version.
A good rule of thumb is however I pronounce it is the wrong way.
We're gonna do a special version here, and in the cards I'm doing, you know, the really quick get gin into me sort of way, but this we're gonna make it a little classy. We're gonna do it in some glasses with some ice, because A, this shit's not cold, and B, you know, Holden and I are classy people, as well you know.
Lacroix. And gin is keto. Yeah, we'll explain that. We'll have Jeff kind of guide us through what is and is not keto.
And think of this classy version as like shitty bonus content or something. So you're going to see two different ways of making the same drink.
Take a big ass swig, make room for that gin and lime. So you're just gonna pour it.
I'm just gonna pour it into the thing,
into
but
the glass, but
you know,
you're suggesting that you pour it into the actual.
If you're sitting at home and you're just like you got LaCroix there, how about you call LaCroix all night and I'll call it LaCroix all night. One of us is right.
I think 100% what you should be doing.
And
just to fuck people up. Just so that if anyone is on acid tonight, they'll get fucked up. All right. So here's the next step. Put some goddamn gin in there, you fuckers.
Yeah, let's put some fucking gin in this.
Put some gin in there. And you haven't put the Lacroix in yet either.
I haven't. I'm putting kind of a lot of gin.
That's fine. We can start the night off right. I'm ready to get. Well, I will say this.
All right. Actually, you know what? I should have put the Lacroix in first.
Yeah, that
technically,
was a big
but you know what? We can say I like the. I've usually done with the cran raspberry. They didn't. Who doesn't have cran raspberry flavored Lacroix at your fucking grocery
My
store?
trade fair.
Yeah.
So where'd you have to go to the organic place?
I know. I just got. They did have like all these weird flavors. They got. This is Pame Baya. This is cranberry and apple, and I figured that'll probably be good too.
That'll probably be good too.
Yeah.
And then cut a frickin' lime in half. Squeeze half that shit into your can.
I'm not gonna squeeze lime all over Holden's.
I'm gonna say two things right now about this slide. I do believe I have an irrational hatred of people who casually use the word frickin' when they talk. Grown adults, especially. Yeah. When grown adults use the word frickin' casually to another adult with no children in the room, it makes me irrationally upset.
I'm sorry about that.
But I also love, no, you saved yourself here, because I love when someone uses the word frickin' and then 2 seconds later says just a different curse word.
Okay.
Thus completely taking away the actual, like, I love when someone goes like, that's frickin' fucking the dumbest fucking thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, in your case, cut a frickin' lime in half, squeeze half that shit into your can. It's almost like, you're like, the Joker, you know what I mean? It's like a Chaos Reigns situation.
Oh yeah, there was no way I was not going to write frickin' and not have a swear in there, so I kind of intuitively understood you anyway.
I love my swears, Jeff.
Yeah.
You know this about me.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody to the stream. Here's the next step as we've gotten to it. Drink that son of a bitch. Let's go. Nice little pour there. Look, first of all, real quick though, Nice. Look at you. All right. Cheers. Ooh.
It's pretty tasty.
Jeff.
Yeah.
And this is one hell of a summer drink. Too bad summer's over, but at least it was hot today.
It was
so
very
we can
hot
still
in
feel
summer,
it. Yeah, for some reason it just won't get cold in New York. Yo, what's up, King Rebellion X? This fucking sassy sovereign. Let the people say ho and frick off to you. I once saw a duck. I told you you weren't allowed to talk to me on Mondays because my Mondays are my me days, and you make them you days. How's it going, man? Must be nice.
Thank
I'm
you
just kidding,
so
I'm grumpy,
yeah.
absolutely.
My Batman robe, that's my favorite thing. By the way, I have to apologize to everyone saw Duck now because the next time you see me on this stream, this beard's gonna be gone, brother.
Really? Why?
Yeah. It's that time. I'm finishing keto. I've had this thing for like most of the freaking years, so it's.
So what kind of you just said freaking? What kind of a?
I said freaking.
That's the same problem. Frickin' or freaking? Freaking or frickin'?
Okay, so
Just say fuck. Just say the fuck.
most of a fucking year.
But this is my question to you. What kind of a lunatic wears their beard all throughout the summer and then shaves it right before the winter? I'm actively looking forward to having a beard in the winter.
A lunatic who, just wanted to play around with it.
So what do you think about?
I don't know. I don't. Normally I would shave it in the summer, but I don't know. It didn't bother me this summer, so I kept it nice and trim.
Ugh, I was just so sweaty this summer. I need to look up. Does anybody have any advice for how to be less sweaty? I don't even know what to do other than, I guess, maybe eat better and drink less. But is there anything is there like something I'm eating that's making me sweatier? Is it something, you know what I mean? It's just so odd to me. Like, I feel like I'm sweatier, I'm getting sweatier every year. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it is some kind of dietary thing. I don't know what.
Right?
I don't know what it is.
Because I'm exercising.
Maybe, yeah.
It's
maybe
a gland thing. You can't do anything about it. Ugh, that's just the worst answer I could have seen.
But I don't know. Does anybody know this? Does a certain thing in your diet make you sweat more? I feel like.
Yeah.
Well, if I drink a lot, if I'm like
I
the
think
next
in
day,
drinking,
I might be really, yeah.
I was really hoping that when I quit smoking, it would make me sweat a whole lot less. But it does help my feet not go numb immediately when I step outside in the winter. That is a big actual thing. It's because of circulation.
Oh wow.
Your hand, like if you're a big time smoker, your hands and your feet will go numb really quickly, especially like in the cold. And that's all because of circulation and what cigarettes do to your circulation. Holden, you're always a wet boy. That's why we love you. Thank you so much, Owen Dog. All right, fine. You can talk to me on a Monday. I apologize. Listen, everybody, we got a hell of a show for you tonight. I switched the thing. Well, here, whatever. I wanted to go over these anyways before I post the incentives. This is the drink for the night. It's just gin and lime juice and a fucking Lacroix, okay? Is it Burger's disease? Yeah, Maggie? That's probably a real thing, but it sounds very funny that a sweaty person would have Burger's disease. Get a fucking Lacroix. Cran raspberry is good for this, but hey, whatever the shit, especially when you don't have it at my trade fair. Step 2, take a big ass swig. By the way, I noticed there's a lot of those spiked seltzers in the fridge.
This actually, it only looks like it. There's 3 in the front, and behind that is actually more LaCroix.
Okay, because I was gonna say those aren't as good as White Claw. So if you're gonna get a spiked seltzer, get White Claw.
I can't.
Those have artificial sugar in them, so they don't taste as good. They taste too like medicine-y. White Claw is the way to go.
I think we normally go with White Claw. That just, sometimes we work with what you got.
Take a big ass swig, make room for that gin and lime. Step 3, put some goddamn gin in there. Step 4, cut a frickin' lime in half. Oh, I'll tell you what, too. Also, Mr. Dr. Evil is the only person allowed to use frickin'.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Squeeze half that shit into your can. Drink that son of a bitch. And there you go. That's it. Boom. You got it. And also, Burger's disease is caused by smoking heavily. The blood vessels in fingers and toes get destroyed and the flesh there starts to die. Well, there you go. See, avoided. Hey, dodged a bullet with that one. Tell you what. All right, so here are the. Did I do this right? Yes. Incentives for tonight. CockTails incentives. $5 for a toast for you. Jeff and I both take turns giving you a correct and proper send-off toast. $10 for karaoke. Please, I would love to get a karaoke block going by the end of the hour if you have it in your heart. Jeff is such a good singer. He's very desperate for money. He has 2 daughters and he's currently unemployed. And
they've got no shoes.
They don't have shoes.
They don't have shoes. They don't have bobby pins.
And
for
Christmas
their hair.
is they have those like dirt feet all the time now. It's disgusting.
We put little plastic baggies on them that we like steal from we make the girls steal from their school lunchroom, but there's usually like peanut butter and stuff. It just makes their feet even dirtier. They got dirt feet, as you said.
He's a piece of shit. He's a neglectful, fucking awful dad. All right. So if you could donate some money to him, maybe
I'm teaching them independence.
Maybe he could give them a small fraction of it. $10 for karaoke, any song you want. $25 for a lip sync competition. That's usually more fun by the end of the night when we're hammered. There's the link right there. Boom.
I'm gonna make a special effort going. I was thinking about karaoke earlier, and sometimes there's a song that comes on and we like rock it out. We do like a really, really good job with it, and sometimes kind of not. And but on those ones, I notice that I tend to like not know the words, and I get all tongue-tied, and I just kind of go like I grimace and sort of like take a step back. No more of that.
Yeah.
If you're paying, I'm gonna put on a fucking show for you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the best that I can. If I gotta dance, if I gotta fucking like go a little bit crazy and lose it a bit and it's getting completely off key, I will put my all into it going forward. You'll never get this this little wimpy sitting in the background acting like a little fuck boy anymore.
Yeah, one of those fuck boys. And by the way, Jeff, how much for one of the daughters? Secret bonus incentive. How much for one of the daughters?
Well, one of them is damaged. She has a little like scar on her head.
Yeah.
So,
Get that one out of here. How much for that one?
So that one.
Future Tina Fey. Yeah, how much for it?
That one, I don't know. I should probably discuss it with Lindsay, but I'm gonna go ahead and say $5,000.
$5,000 secret bonus incentive.
And we're gonna say $6,500 for the good one.
What? I came here for the offbeat jumbled karaoke. Don't ruin a great thing. Thank you so much. I once saw a duck. Appreciate it. I have no Snapchat. Do you? I'm assuming you also don't have a Snapchat.
No, I barely know
Neither
what
of us have
Snapchat
Snapchat.
I did get it because I can amuse my daughters by doing those little filter things where it makes you get a little hat and your eyes look huge and all that shit. So
tell you what, I bet R. Kelly has Snapchat so we can send fucking penis pictures to 15-year-olds. I've been watching that Surviving R. Kelly series, woo, and it is a doozy. It finally hit Netflix, and man, that guy definitely straight up just like molested many people. So what were we going to talk about? I was going to talk about the mouthfeel of this right here. Now this really is a really nice summer drink. I was worried it would be too tart. I don't like tart. I don't like too sweet.
I'm with you.
This just nails it. I'm really liking it. What do you think about so you wanted to do raspberry? What was it?
Well, I use
cranberry.
we have cran raspberry at home. That's Lindsay's favorite
Gotcha.
flavor of Lacroix. So we had that, and I was like, well, that's gonna work nice. A little bit of lime in it, and,
Right.
and some gin. And if you're like a vodka person, you can put vodka in as well. But I'm not gonna tell you what I think of you. If that's what you how you choose to live your life. But
$5,000 is cheap for a kid, so consider it. Also,
yeah, they're pretty funny. These girls.
Also, I'm not like I don't dislike gin, but I'm not a gin lover, and I feel like this doesn't bring the gin too far in the forefront. Like I feel like
That's me as well.
Right? I feel like when I'm drinking bourbon, I really want to taste that bourbon, right? Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, you're gonna grab the gin bottle for King Rebellion X.
Yeah.
But when with gin, I almost want it to barely be in existence in my drink, and that's what this drink's doing for me right now. And you poured a fair amount of gin in these glasses. This is a dangerous drink.
Well, partially because this gin is amazing. King Rebellion X and everybody else, if you have the chance to get this, it's Green Hook Gin Smiths.
Very good gin.
It's really, this is the gin that brought me back to gin. I hated gin for many years. I tried some of this and I was like, holy shit, this stuff's really good. So it's
mystery, apologies, I didn't hit you back. I should have hit you back up to say I ended up having to do a whole night with the lady. We had a great time last night too. We were we've been watching Mindhunter, which is great. We played we played Patchwork, which is a great 2-player. I should show you that one too. It's a game, the theme is quilting, and you're like trying to build out this quilt using these, and you have to like purchase pieces with buttons, and you're trying to just like end the game with the most amount of buttons that you get from your quilt. Great game for 2, and it's only 2-player, which I love because Lexi and I spend a lot of time together. Don't spend a lot of time with a ton of other people per se. When we do have a game night, it's great. So I'm always on the lookout for a solid 2-player game, and Patchwork is 2-player only, which I really like because a lot of the 2+ player games are really more made for more than 2 people, right? Perfect example, we just got Sushi Go, which I was just telling Jeff about. Sushi Go is great. I learned how to play that one recently, but the first thing I thought after a couple rounds, Jeff, was all I wanted to do was play Sushi Go with like 6 people or something. It's like 2 to 8 players, right? So not as great with 2 players. It's so weird watching Mindhunter because the main character's name is also Holden, absolutely, and he is having problems. Life is nice, doing good, man. Today was a really productive day. Yesterday was a really productive day. Sunday I played Control for probably 8 hours. So I feel like I've got the work-life balance thing going pretty nicely. Wednesday's going to be enjoyable. I'm researching the movie Scream right now. We're going to be doing all spooky stuff for October. So we're going to be doing Scream. We're going to be doing Addams Family. We're going to be doing Silent Hill. And we're going to be doing maybe one other thing for that.
Time Machine Keeper, I want to say no judgments. Honestly, it works with vodka as well. And Holden has a big problem with vodka. I don't really. I like martini here and there, but
I don't have a problem. Again,
I think it's personally
if it's in a mixed drink,
gin, but yeah.
If it's in a mixed drink, I'm fine, you know?
Yeah.
But I can't just like, I don't know. I mean, you can't really just sip gin either. But I mean, if the vodka's in the forefront, I really can't shoot vodka at all. I just can't do it.
Fat President wanted to know if it's better than Hendrix. I personally think it is. I like Hendrix a lot. That would probably be the second gin that I would go to if I didn't get this, if I couldn't find this. But this is just so freaking good. There's actually, they have a special one, the same distillery. They've got like a plum gin as well, which is just completely delicious on its own.
Gaming Fishman, gonna find an excuse to stream anything spooky? I would absolutely love to do that. So definitely would like to do some scary games this month. What scary games would you guys like me to stream? So I would like to do some extra streams, maybe this month outside of my normal Monday, Tuesday, Friday streams. I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, I miss gaming on stream, but I just want to do it right, and I don't want to do it too little or too much. I want to do and have a nice balance and play the right stuff, because I don't want to just be like, here's a whatever stream where I just game a game, you know what I mean? I want it to be like a really special, fun time. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, talking about Mindhunter, Time Machine Keeper. It was so weird being like, Holden thinks he knows everything, but he doesn't know what he's doing, and not talking about this Holden, absolutely. It is very odd for me to do that as well, because I personally never think I know what I'm doing. I love it if someone dubbed our Holden yelling "Scree" all over all of Mindhunter Holden's dialogue. That would be amazing. Dead by Daylight and Silent Hill would be cool. There's also there's a Resident Evil style Dead by Daylight game coming out. I love the RE2 remake, and I could play that.
There's a Dead by Daylight sort of Silent Hill inspired one? It's not directly a Silent Hill.
No, it's Resident Evil, style.
Sorry, yeah.
Or Dead by Daylight style Resident Evil game that is coming out, where one person essentially, you're kind of like Saw, you're like Jigsaw, you know what I mean? You're like setting traps, and everyone's sort of in your little, like scare house, and you're manipulating everything. And then there's 4 other real people who are like trying to get out or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So it looks cool. Has anyone tried Hennessy? Is it worth trying? Should we do something with Hennessy? What have we not done with? What things have we not played with yet? We were talking about something else recently too.
Last time somebody was bringing up sake, and I don't have enough experience with sake to like really like know what's a good go-to mix. So I'll just have to probably like find an existing recipe and sort of play with that. But
yeah, that would be cool.
Hennessy's cognac, right?
We've talked about like mead in the past, I believe.
Oh yeah, we've done stuff with beer. We've done mezcal. Well, we've done all the big ones. We've
covered the main.
We haven't
bases. What we need to do is what we talked about before, which is like go to one of the better cocktail bars in New York and like try stuff and get ideas. Yeah. And get drunk and just hang out. You know what I mean?
Sometimes, yeah. I'll look at ones. And I try to keep the ones that I do here relatively easy to do. I mean, something that they're not like going to be like requiring you to spend a tremendous amount of money and having like 10 different. Hey,
Man, baby, we are old as fuck. 25 months, Momo. Thank you so much for the resub, dude. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, Momo, and good to see you in chat.
Yeah.
Happy to know you're still up in this piece. You know what I'm saying? Ramos Gin Fizz.
I'm not sure what that is.
You know what I like when you do, like with the Wizard and the Bruiser, where you take a concept and abstract it into a drink.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you should make like the Batman and the Joker. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
or
we
something
can do more
like that.
themed ones. Like
Batman and
that.
Joker would be great because Joker would probably be some kind of gin or vodka-based drink.
One once.
We did the Han Solo. Batman would definitely be a
Harry Potter
bourbon-y
one.
style drink. A great gin drink is a French 75 gin, sweet lemon juice, topped with a little champagne.
I've made that before. I made that at my old job actually. They requested that I bartended a little.
Joker would be vermouth and toothpaste. Joker should be, you know what the Joker drink should be? Non-alcoholic. It's just like doesn't do the thing you want it to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like easy purple drink mix.
But something in it that's gonna make you horribly sick too.
Yeah, it's also poisoned.
Yeah. But yeah, I can do. I'll think of something if it corresponds with like a holiday or something. I guess I'll do like a Halloween themed one coming up. Actually, I have one that I did a couple years ago, which was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory inspired, and maybe I'll do that one.
Dude, that's weird that you said that. I was like, we should have like a Willy Wonka. Yeah, that's great.
It's really good, and I think I could actually make it better now.
That's great.
And but the next one though, actually, I already have the one because I just came up with a new drink right before I went on keto, and I want to do it for the next stream.
Cool.
It's called the Spiced Manhattan.
Cool. Oh, will you be
working
off,
title for it?
Will you be off keto
I will be off
by the next time? Oh wow.
Yeah.
So how long do you do it?
A month.
Really, I want to get back to
I've
this.
lost about 20 pounds, so
That's amazing. I want to get back to this keto thing, but real quick, just wanted to thank King Rebellion X for the bits. Greatly appreciate it. Also, I love these Joker drink suggestions. Piss and clots of dirt is fantastic. Joker drink is meth and gasoline, please. Absolutely, I once saw a duck. You should make the new drink I made, says Time Machine Keeper. You mix pickle juice, vodka, and water. I call it a gin and tonic.
that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'm the one person in there are two people in New York who don't like pickles, and that's me and my wife. Weirdly.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I
cannot. The smell of a pickle, everything
really
just turns me off. Yeah.
Oh, I dig a pickle.
And I feel like a pickle, the minute it touches something, whatever it touches, also tastes like a pickle. But I can't judge anybody because I realize it's one of the most popular things in the world. There's a pickleback shot. People have
That's how I feel about like.
But I personally can't do it.
That's how I feel about olives. You've heard me talk
King
about
Rebellion
olives.
says I gotta leave New York.
New York,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
She's a man, baby. Jeff's Choice from Sode. Thank you so much for the karaoke
We'll
dono.
good for that.
If you'd like to add to the karaoke block that Sode just started, here are the incentives for the night. $5 for a toast for you. We will give you a lovely speech from both of us about you and how much we appreciate you, even if we don't even fucking know you. $10 for karaoke. Just click the link, any song you want, or hey, you can make it our choice like So just did. Thank you so much again, dude. $25 for a lip sync competition with Jeff and Holden. You name the song and you can donate right there. I love a pickle, bread, and butter forever. Absolutely. Oh, dude, B&B pickles are super gross.
Jeff, I don't like cheese on burgers, so I completely understand Life's Nice says. My
weird.
daughter Emily doesn't either. She loves burgers, but doesn't like anything except for nothing except for ketchup on it.
That'll change.
Yeah,
That'll change.
I don't know what it is because I love cheese. Lindsay loves cheese.
Bacon.
Neither of my daughters
Bacon and
stand
cheese. I mean, bacon and cheese and lettuce and tomato, but I didn't like any of that stuff on my burger until maybe a cheese, but that's about it. I will also say though. Oh, fuck, what was I gonna say? It was gonna be about something about food that people don't like. Oh, oddly enough, I don't like sliced pickles on my hamburger, though, speaking of the devil. That's something I've never liked. Like, if I get a McDonald's hamburger or something like that, or a Burger King hamburger, I've even tried to go back and eat the burger with the sliced pickles, and I'll be like, you know what? I love a pickle after like a long sliced pickle after the burger. It's a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
But I don't like those damn things on the pickle. We've got another Batman, Bruce Wayne, Joker, all these different drinks. Whiskey on ice. Whiskey on Ice for Batman, I totally get your.
I got to, yeah.
Bruce Wayne.
Add a little something to it. We'll make it a little
right.
like old-fashioned or something.
Bruce Wayne is a martini dry, totally. And Joker, big gulp of Kettle One vodka with a handful of Sour Patch Kids thrown in the drink. Because fucking chaos, oh my god, dude.
I'm thinking if I did like a Joker drink, I'm kind of taking this challenge. I think I will do a Batman and Joker one.
Yeah,
I'm thinking like adding like Pop Rocks or something.
Yeah,
in the Joker one. Yeah.
Didn't you do that once?
I was going to. I didn't yet.
But you didn't actually do it? I have a weird memory of that. Okay, I need another drink.
I think I brought it up.
Joe.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm dying for another drink, Joe. Everything's sad right now because I don't have another drink.
Let's
talk
make
about
you
the
happy.
drink. Let's make you happy. That's literally
I'm gonna crack another
every
one of these,
bartender's subconscious thought. Just gin and lime juice and a fucking Lacroix. And this is that's what the drink is, and this is how to make it. Just get a fucking Lacroix. Cran raspberry is good for this, but whatever the shit. Step 2, take a big ass swig of that Lacroix and make room for that gin and lime.
Again, we're doing a slightly elevated version.
Put some goddamn gin in there, you fuckers.
Like fancy bitches.
Cut a frickin' lime in half. Squeeze half that shit into your can. Drink that son of a bitch. And boom, that's it. Gin and lime juice and a fucking Lacroix because it's keto time, and we're going to talk a little bit more about the keto thing since it's definitely a part of what's going on these days. Two-Face vodka soda with a dash of curacao and grenadine to make it purple. Very cool.
You'd want to do something with like kind of with the
layered
the
thing,
wizard
right?
drink.
Yeah,
where you use the density and there's like a
Yep, totally. Where it has two different layers
like
to
a
it.
whole month full of like Batman themed cocktails.
Oh my god, yeah, man. Joker is a hypnotic and creme de menthe with Taka vodka. Ooh,
Squeeze.
That sounds like a legit, actual idea for a Joker, not just a Joker.
I squeeze these limes, a little squeezy thing, rather than directly into the thing, because again, I don't want to get lime juice all over Holden's lovely equipment here.
Slat, why? It's fine that a place is selling a mason jar full of pickles soaked in moonshine for $35. That doesn't shock me. But why a party store? I mean, I guess that makes sense in the sense of, but you just because it's, have a party, drink this pickle moonshine. But it doesn't make sense because a party store is like
Party store.
the weirdest place to sell any amount of alcohol, oddly enough. Have I joked you, Holden? I heard that in Batman's voice. Ooh, I haven't had Hypnotic in a fucking minute. A frickin' clown. Well, in Michigan, our party store is a liquor store. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about, like...
That. Being from Michigan, I should have remembered that. But yeah, my dad's used that terminology for.
Oh, okay. So a party store is a liquor store, and Jeff said he should have known that because he's heard that referred to. I thought you were talking about a place where you can just buy kids' party decorations and like Halloween decorations and shit.
Outside of,
I wish we should call them party stores too, because that's the funniest way to. That is the funniest way to refer to it.
Okay. Let's stir these up a little bit.
For some people, it's not a party though, so I think that's why they call them liquor stores everywhere else. People aren't having a party; they're just going home, sitting in the dark, with a fucking bottle of Grey Goose. You know what I mean? The goose is loose, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna post in an attempt to get at least one more karaoke song for the karaoke block at the end of the hour. I'm gonna post the donation incentives again. Welcome to the stream. Click that link right there. Send us any amount of love you can. Hey, we work hard. He has daughters. I'm married, and Lexi likes nice things. I'm just gonna throw it out there, all right? It's not easy, okay? She calls it her poorness sadness.
You should see how she treats him when the cameras aren't on.
When the cameras aren't on, and the diamonds that I have to purchase, and she doesn't use them for anything.
Yeah.
And I said, people died for these diamonds. She's like, please, actually, could you give me the death count behind this diamond because it makes me feel like better about owning it. I'm like, Jesus.
Well-to-do, like New England accent suddenly comes out of her, and just like, Holden, darling, and
it's just absolutely brutal. There you go. That is a drink. Lexi Beats on Holden. I've heard the screams. Thank you. I once saw a dog. Kettle One was my drink, just straight, tastes like candle wax and depression, aka my name of my autobiography. These are blood diamonds. How many children specifically died? The more, the merrier. 100% she said that. She was like, if she said bonus points, she has a point counter for the deaths behind the diamonds I've given her. Children count for 2 points. Grown adults count for 1 point. Mothers count 1.5 points. And she grades the diamonds straight up just based on the amount of deaths that happen in retrieving them. It has nothing to do with anything else. She doesn't care about how much they're worth. She doesn't care about whatever. She just, whole families are 100 points. It's insane. And she laughs and laughs when she hears about those deaths. She laughs her ass off.
It's haunting. It's like a not like a ha 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 like uproarious. I've just like watched like a really, really funny, scene in a movie.
Right.
It's like a delighted, like twisted, like I'm wish I could have been there to watch it and maybe drink the juices that were like coming out of these people.
Children should be 1 point. They're so easy to murder. I know, but in her mind, she values the death of a child more than the death of an adult. So that's why they are worth more. Jeff, what karaoke song are you gonna go with?
Oh shit.
Start thinking about it.
Oh yeah, I'll start thinking about it. I've got I actually have a karaoke list somewhere in my phone. I'll do that.
What's going on
I
in
want to do
my
something
life?
that you and I can both, like we did El Scorcho last time. I want to do that again. We should do that at some point.
It's tough, right?
But yeah, it's
tough because
so
that's
good.
like a you got to do that one when we are lit like a fucking Christmas tree.
Hey, Barzhead.
Man, baby, Barzhead, thank you so much for the 3 months loving the Wiz and the Brew and the rest of the LPN shows you're on, as well as the stream. Keep up the good work, man. Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, everybody who has resubbed or subbed tonight. It's fucking awesome, man. How many followers, dude? I'm getting up to 10,000 followers. I don't usually check that, so that's kind of cool. Alda's the most talked about member of LPN. I don't know about that. But I'm out there, man. I'm on these streets. What's up? What are you doing?
I was looking at my karaoke list.
He's looking at his karaoke list right now. The man.
You and I can both do like really well.
The man is preparing himself. He's not slouching on this decision. He's taking his time, and I appreciate it. Hey, Jeff, I just hit the happy pocket of the night. Feeling good. Yes, I did. Shout-outs to Kevin making it onto the Emmys. Unbelievable. Jeff, did you know that Kevin Barnett made it to the Emmys in memoriam?
What's that?
He was on the Emmys in memoriam. Kevin Barnett was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It was pretty unbelievable.
That's fucking great.
Yeah. So shout-outs to Luger. I mean...
Yeah.
It's great in the worst, saddest way ever.
I want to do a toast to Bird Luger.
Hey, if we're going to do toast to dead people, let's do Bird Luger and my aunt Marcia passed away.
Aunt Marcia, yes.
And my parents' dog Bitsy and my grandmother all died this year.
4 drinks then.
Yeah, all of them died this year. We're in fucking...
You drink it home. If you don't have something, get it. If you don't, smoke something.
Relapse. I don't care what you do. Mine was all lemon juice just now. My first sip was all gin, and my second sip was all lemon juice. Dude, it's just been a brutal year for...
I'll tell you what. Let me start it
I don't think it's because of that. I think I just got a weird pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Lola, relapse. Don't relapse. I'm kidding, of course. Oh, what's happening, Koala? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I've been thinking about, playing fighting games again. I haven't for a while. I'm just loving Control right now, man.
I'm crazy excited for this game.
Yeah,
I've got to get this.
You've got to pick it up.
I also have to try to find a job.
You also have to try and get a job, so.
I'm doing stuff. I'm working on a lot of stuff. I had a really progressive day today. I went on some marches and stuff.
She's a man, baby. Run to the hills. Yeah. Hell yeah, let's do it, Time Machine Keeper. We got to get that medal in our fucking lives.
Maybe you and I should do Vaseline by the Flaming Lips.
Sure, we can do that.
I think you and I can go back and forth.
I get it. You're going for that similar Scorcho vibe. I totally get you on that. That's a great choice. That's a great choice. I'm trying King of Fighters 14 again. Oh my god, that was like the one that I immediately was like, I don't think I'm into this. What I would like to check out on my TV, Dragon Ball Fighters looks really fucking good, so I may keep going with that. The problem is Tag Fighter, so I know you don't play it, but I do think I'll definitely get that new Guilty gear. A toast to life, absolutely. Cheers to life as well, to the living, to those not yet passed away. Being sober is stupid hard. Do not relapse, because I jokingly said to relapse, okay? It's not my fucking fault. I'm also trying to reel it in, and I've been having nicer weekends. I'm just trying to not get fucking completely trashed on Friday and Saturday night, and then I have these great weekends where I like play a bunch of games, ran 5 miles for the first time since the half marathon on Saturday.
Yeah, my knee's getting better. I've been able to start running again too. It's been great.
That's been nice. I lifted today, but I'm doing the Tough Mudder next month.
Oh, nice.
And if you want to get in on that, let me know.
Maybe.
By the way,
I might, yeah.
I don't know. It is kind of as expensive as like the half. So if you're like strapped
We're
these
a little,
days,
yeah. Probably go a little easy right now, but yeah.
Man, Baby Sode gifts the tier 1 sub to Time Machine Keeper. 8 gift subs from Sode. Thank you so much. Enjoy that. You earned it, Time Machine Keeper. But yeah, I'm doing the Tough Mudder. So when I signed up for that, I pulled the weights out and I've been lifting. I've been doing arms one day, chest one day, and doing core exercises another, and then running 3 days, and then taking a day off. That's my ideal. Doesn't always work out that way, but I've just been cycling through. You know, last week I had to take 2 days off from exercise. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5 miles on Saturday, so that's feeling really good. I feel like I'm working my way up for the Tough Mudder. It's about a month from now. It's like October 19th is when it is. So
okay.
I'm hoping, you know, I'm not too worried about working my way up to, because I think it's like 8 to 10 miles.
Oh, you know what? I think my dad's actually in town that weekend too. That's the
really?
reason why and he comes in like on a Saturday morning and he leaves like Sunday early afternoon. I don't know why he bothers and spends all this money to fly here just to spend like one day or almost a full day with his grandchildren,
yeah.
But that's what he does. And you know, he takes us out to dinner, so it's great.
Yeah.
I wish he'd come and stay a little bit longer, but yeah. But so because he's only there for a short period of time, I can't really do Tough Mudder, which is actually probably for the best anyway.
I'm worried I'm gonna hurt myself.
My drinking has actually gone down quite a bit actually since I started doing keto, because you can only drink like basically things like this.
So yeah, explain what makes this keto and what kind of drinks you
Okay.
can have. Someone asked that earlier, and that's why I wanted to ask you about it, because we've talked about keto plenty on this podcast.
I don't want to
podcast on this stream, but we have not. But it is good to, especially if we're going to do keto inspired drinks, we should definitely talk about what makes those drinks keto.
Well, the thing is, what keto is basically is you train your body to use calories as fuel rather than using carbohydrates as fuel. So you can have like calorie heavy things. You can get a certain amount of protein. Your carbohydrates and your fats. What is it? I don't know yet.
Hey, Timid Turtle 23, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, man. Greatly appreciated, dude.
Or just like sugars, I guess. Like they gotta stay way down. You can't have fruit. You can't have any kind of like sugary thing. You can't have bread, anything like that. But you can eat the fuck out of cheese and meats and certain vegetables and bacon and that kind of stuff. So that's really great for like the first couple days. And then you're like, if I see another fucking slice of bacon, I'm gonna kill everybody in this room.
Yeah.
But
and it sucks to hate bacon. Like, bacon's supposed to be the beloved.
I like turkey bacon. Actually, I like turkey bacon way more than I like regular bacon.
Really?
Personally. Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that
me.
and fuck you.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Eat a sack.
You know what?
Shit.
Now
Because,
we're talking truths now. I got some things to say to Jeff. Oh, look at me. I'm Jeff. I bring me holding free alcohol every other week. But you know what, dude? Thank you for that. And I really appreciate it. Tim and Turtle 23 says, yeah, man, been listening to Wizard of the Bruiser for years, my whole life, basically. Glad to be here, my friend. Your whole fucking life, dude. You've only been alive for 2 years. Thank you so much, man. This week, what are we putting out this week? I forget what I recorded last week. Oh, R. Crumb.
Oh.
We recorded our episode on R. Crumb last week, so that's coming out on Thursday. And right now we're doing our scary October topics, and so I'm researching the movie Scream right now.
Yeah.
We're going back and forth. I'm sure we'll get to Nightmare on Elm Street eventually. We were going back and forth between that and Scream and Nightmare on Elm Street. But Scream is so much fun because of the I love how the self-awareness and the horror nerd element of Scream. And so I think it's really good for motherfucking Wizard of the Bruiser, anything that's like commenting on the nerdery of things, right?
Here, Twitch said turkey bacon is the worst food ever. No, it's delicious. It's no. No, I'm just gonna say no.
And the week
You're
after
a
that,
lovely
we're doing
person here,
Adam's
Twitch,
Family.
and I'm not gonna get into a fight with you. I promise.
what?
I'm not gonna fight. But I'll tell you what.
I
you're
wound
wrong on
him
this
up,
one,
and
Dave.
when he's wound up, he's like this, okay? Keep going.
What the fuck is
There
all
you
the
go.
problems with the fucking turkey?
She said she'd do fisticuffs with you.
I will go to fucking bat, and when I say I'll go to bat, I will go to bat with fucking nails, fucking railroad spikes through them. That's how the kind of fucking bat I will go to.
Turkey
for
sausage,
turkey
though,
bacon.
is where it's at, man. Turkey sausage is like, I feel like way better. Yeah, we're doing our crumb.
Anyway, yeah, our crumb is great.
Turkey bacon soaked in whiskey and then thrown away, and you drink the whiskey. Yeah, why aren't we doing some? Well, I guess you did that last year when you did keto. I was about to say, why don't you do some kind of bacon-inspired whiskey drink? But I think you did that last year.
Because yeah, yeah, we did. We did the bacon.
We did.
We did the bacon infused bourbon.
Yep.
It was, I can't remember what it was called, but yeah.
Dude, Carly, are you still playing Civ 5? I am still playing Civ 5, but I've taken a bit of a step away from it because there are too many good games out right now. Namely, Control is like my obsession right now. Anytime I get a chance. Right now I'm playing Control and I'm playing Link to the Past on the SNES on the Switch. And that's the only reason why I have not picked up Link's Awakening, is because I'm like, well, I'm already playing a Zelda that's very similar to this Link's Awakening remake, but I'm so excited about Link's Awakening. Everyone needs to get Control. It is game of the year for me, says Timid Turtle. It's like right up there with Sekiro, but they're kind of feeding two different beasts in my body. You know what I mean? But fuck, it's such a good game.
Yeah. I didn't realize, by the way, I'm seeing a lot of hate for turkey bacon.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what.
It's a lot of hate for it.
You know what?
Yeah.
Sorry, but this
Wow.
boy likes turkey. But isn't it great? Isn't it great that we live in a world that we can have such differences of opinion? You guys can have terrible, shitty opinions on bacon, and I can have like the correct opinion on turkey bacon. But we can still get along, and we can all get along, and we can all be here as friends.
Something, I guess, do Control first. I think. Knowing you're gonna lose your fucking mind over Control. Control is like X-Files meets Twin Peaks meets what is it called? SCP, that weird online. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like this weird creepypasta thing where it's like a bunch of fake case files for like weird paranormal things, and it's all written very like professionally, but it's like it's on the internet. STD, yes, that is what it is. I believe it's STD.
Here, Twitch is still coming for me.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
Still coming for me.
SCP, right?
I thought we were good, Twitch. I'm sorry.
Something, I guess, is Control is the first game maybe ever that I have read every single thing I pick up. I listen to every single like sound thing. Every inch of the lore is either, when it's not fascinating, it's funny, you know, and it all like, and just everything in the environment is just so cool and like so well thought out and just hilarious too. It's just got that really good, like, it's self-aware, it doesn't take itself too seriously, but when it does cool stuff, it does such cool stuff, and the abilities are like, because I mean, you get different abilities that are sort of supernatural as you play the game, and they they do that really good Metroidvania thing of like, oh, this fundamentally changes how I move through the environment. You know what I mean? This is like really just well done. And then so the mechanics are great. The stories, oh my god, to turkey bacon from Barshed. 500 bits, you maniac. Thank you so much. So the story's great. The mechanics are fucking great. And then the visuals. The visuals are amazing, man. And if you have the processing power for those visuals, like, you can really go far. I think you'll be fine on PS4, especially because they've had some performance updates. It was performing kind of shittily for like older PlayStation 4s and Xbox Ones. But
we have a relatively new PS4,
one at least.
Yeah.
So, and I think they have put out some updates. Well, boys, if anyone remembers a few months ago when I was made head of welding, when my mentor passed away, well, your boy got fired as fuck because they did a lot of cutbacks. I was the 6th fire that day. I'm so sorry, dude. Welcome to the stream. Get drunk. Let's hang out, man.
King Rebellion asks if I have any other controversial opinions that can tear this community apart. I'm sure I do. I'm gonna ease off. I think turkey bacon was a big enough one for tonight, but maybe next time. Come back. That's the teaser for next one. I'll say something else that pisses off almost everybody.
Also, I don't think I have gotten to the Ashtray Mason. I'm really far into the game, so maybe I'm just forgetting something. I have had some drunken moments with that game. That's why I didn't ask you. Asked me if you wanted me to pick, if I wanted you to pick me up anything from the liquor store when you went, aka Salerno, which is that ingredient.
Yep.
And I'm like, you know what? I can only request Salerno like every other time because I have to reduce my consumption. Because if I get whiskey and have all the ingredients for that old fashioned, I always have a bad next day because I always drink too many of them. They're so good.
It's really, really good.
And they're just so endlessly drinkable. Oh, I did mean party store. Every time you go to we should call it that from now on. Every time you go to the party store.
Yeah.
Made a cocktail called the Hot Take,
They don't
garnished
get
with
party
turkey
stores
bacon.
in this
Oh my God.
neighborhood, so you can't get like the good shit that we need.
Something I guess, I'm afraid that they're, Sekiro would probably just frustrate me right now. I should probably get control. Yeah, Sekiro I loved, but it frustrated the fuck out of me for half the game my first playthrough, and then I played through it 3 more times afterwards and just absolutely love the game, and I highly recommend it to everybody. But that said, I just think story-wise, when it comes to world building, World Shop Podcast, I highly recommend you experience Control because they built a hell of a world. Such a cool concept for a game. So smart and unique, and I love it. I was telling Jeff that it reminds me of my first playthrough of Batman Arkham Asylum because it has like just a very good like rhythm and pacing to it. It just constantly moves forward. It constantly introduces new awesome things to you. The story's great. Like everything's just there, and I feel like Arkham Asylum had that game feel for me that's very similar, where I was locked into the gameplay. I was locked into everything.
You feel like awesome right from the start, even though there's so many things that are going to happen later on in the game. Spider-Man was like that for me too. It's like I've started this game and I'm already fucking swinging around on everything. So yeah, a game that does that.
Totally.
Sorry, what is?
No. I'm listening to you while looking at. Still bashing through Dragon Quest XI. It's so good, dude. Dragon Quest XI is a great fucking game. I definitely beat that one and had a blast with it. I think I beat it. I need to go check and make sure I did. I got to the very end, if not. Just listening to a podcast from when Sekiro came out and got really excited to play it again, dude. I got all 4 endings. I don't even know what to say. I had zero problem with any boss except the last. I've been playing so much other stuff I haven't gone back to it. Yeah, for sure. What I would suggest to you, Ear of Twitch, is do the easy ending or the ending where it ends like kind of early. That'd be a good way for you to get back into the game, play through it, have a great time, probably crush through it really fast, beat that boss, and then go back to your other save and beat the final boss. Spider-Man was fucking fantastic. Did that come out this year? That didn't come out this year. This year's been good for games.
Within the last year from like now. I mean, I don't know if it was 2000. It's probably 2018.
Oh, you already did it.
But it was. Yeah.
Right, it was 2018.
By the way, Ear of Twitch said she wanted Mortal Kombat with me because of my turkey thing. I'll tell you what, my fatality move on you is going to be I'm going to wrap you in turkey bacon.
There you go.
Like
all right.
I'm just going to,
Your fucking skull pops out with the fucking skin flesh. Last year around this time, there you go. Did anyone go back to Bloodborne after Sekiro? Heard it was a breeze. Yeah, I haven't quite yet. I mean, I can always kind of breeze through Bloodborne now, though, because I've played it so many times. Holden Sekiro play made me feel inferior. That was literally me seeing The Matrix after 3 other playthroughs. Hey, Holden, one day I can run a bunch of joke premises by you. Yeah, sure, man. Toss them over.
A callback. No, frick that. From Ear of Twitch.
Monk of Sorrows, Frick. Another indelible
from earlier.
Fricks just like daggers in my heart. Another incredible game I've been playing so far with awesome world building is Mass Effect. I mean, yes, of course. Everybody should go play the Mass Effect trilogy. It's fucking awesome, especially Mass Effect 2, but I mean the whole thing.
My friend Darren gave me like all 3 of the Mass Effect games actually on because I have a PS3 as well still, and he got rid of his. He just has a PS4 now, but I still have my old ones, so he gave them to me. I have not played them yet, but
they're amazing.
Hard. I honestly do have a hard time these days playing games as much as I'd like to.
And Mass Effect is going to take a lot of time. I ended up picking it up because it was only like by the time I got an Xbox 360, it was already the very end of the console cycle. I believe the new consoles had even maybe come out by that point. And so the Mass Effect trilogy on Xbox 360 at GameStop was like $20. So I got it and played through the whole thing, and it blew my mind. So my first time playing just beat Mass Effect 1 yesterday. Oh my boy! You are gonna have so much, because if you enjoyed Mass Effect 1, 2 is just so fucking good. And there are people out there that like 1 more than 2. It's very possible. But, that you'll feel the same way, but fuck, dude.
What's up, JT Dubs?
Yo, what's up, JT Dubs?
Also, Timmy the Turtle said, Jeff, I played it on PS3. It was great. Yeah, I'll get to it. I will. It is on my list. Although I need Control needs to be the next game I play. Though.
I think so.
And I think after that, I know that Star Wars one's coming out, and I'll tell you what, I'm into that.
I think so.
Maybe after that I'll get to
JT Dubs, Emmy, Mass Effect are some of the best games ever. Fight me. JT Dubs, fight Mystery. Mystery, fight JT Dubs. And I want to see in chat who thinks will be the winner. I'm going to go with... This is the thing. JT Dubs, I feel like, has more power. But Mystery's shifty, dude. He's a trickster god. He's like a Loki. You know what I mean? And I think his Loki abilities will fucking twist up what JT Dubs like. JT Dubs is kind of a pure dude. He's like, he works a craft beer brewery, whatever. I think maybe still, and you know, he's like a pure bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's gonna get twisted up inside by Mystery. And Mystery's gonna get him all fucked up, and he's gonna win.
Something I guess said kind of done with Star Wars games after the train wreck that was the new Battlefront. I kind of like the story campaign thing about the TIE fighter pilot, the woman. What's it?
In which one?
Iden Versio in the latest Battlefront. And she.
Oh, really? You played through that?
Did
Jared lend it to you or something, or how did you get all?
Something. I guess. You didn't like the story mode? I kind of like. I mean, it was hard. I liked the story. The gameplay was kind of like what the fuck ever. I
think I chose.
I played it on easy, and it was like, okay, I'm walking through the worlds, but I was more into like the little thing. It was sort of fun. It was cute.
I think I chose Ashley.
I played it. And I'm good now, but the thing is, the rest of the game, was complete bullshit. I will completely agree with you on that. The rest of the game, not worth it. But the new one, what's it called? I don't. Somebody's gonna know.
Scree Scraw's Revenge.
Scree Scraw's Revenge. Yeah, it's
we put a black guy in this.
I did not pay I did not play the $60 version of that game. Something I guess I got it really cheap on PS4.
Fallen Order. Was it Fallen Order?
Fallen Order. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
I was way off.
It looks much more. That's gonna be episode 10, by the way. It's Scree Scraw Revenge.
Scree Scraw Revenge will be. All right, it's time for karaoke. Should we?
Let's fucking sing some karaoke.
Yeah, let's sing some karaoke. I'm at the end of my drink, but it looks like you're still working on yours.
After karaoke, we'll refill.
Yes, perfect. And there's the link if you'd like to add to this karaoke block. $5 for a toast for you, $10 for karaoke, $25 for a lip sync competition, and we're starting with Vaseline. Is that correct there, Jeff?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me just use my abilities.
I can't wait to see things. By the way, I got to see, I'll talk more about it later, but I got to see RoboKey, who's not with us this evening, but was there at the Cowman show.
Yeah, I'm so happy you came out.
And it was fucking amazing. You guys, it was the first time I saw the Cowman in concert, and you guys put on one of the best shows.
Oh, thanks,
live
man.
shows I've ever
seen. That was a really tight. That was a really
Yeah.
tight show too.
Yeah. If anybody, if they come to your town, or if you're like in the New York area and they're doing a show, you gotta check them out. They're fucking great.
It is totally not Vaseline.
All right.
She don't use jelly.
She don't use. Okay, well, you know.
But yeah. What's funny is Vaseline is a really good Stone Temple Pilots song.
Oh yeah.
I just want to make sure this was.
That's some bass coming at us right now.
Yeah, I can turn the bass down. Yo, thanks everybody for joining us. No. Yeah, you do it.
Thinks of ghosts Wait. I was expecting
This
like
is not
a thing.
karaoke.
Okay, yeah. All
I
right,
hate
so
these. All right,
let's
hold
do
on.
another
Hold
one.
on,
Yeah.
hold on.
Oh
I
my
get a
god, I
better
had my bad moves and everything happening, so bad on either side of the word. You guys can decide for yourselves.
Oh man, you gotta be kidding me.
All right, I know it good enough. I can fucking do this. Yeah, I know it good enough. I know it good enough. I can do it.
I'm just shocked that there's not a karaoke version. All right, cool. You ready?
All right, yeah.
All right, let's do this.
I know a girl who thinks of ghosts. She'll make you breakfast. She'll make you toast. She don't use butter. She don't use cheese. She don't use jelly. Or any of the things I use is Vaseline. 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 Music is weird.
Music is weird.
As a concept?
Yeah,
Or,
it's just
yeah.
in general. I know a guy who goes to shows, and when he's at home and he blows his nose, don't use tissues or his sleeve. You don't use napkins or any of these. He uses magazines. 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 I was talking to my upstairs neighbor trying to flirt with her, and when she said we're the same age, I said, wow, you look way younger than I do. I always say this to women near my age. She didn't talk to me about her skincare regimen for 10 minutes. I wanted to die. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the backfire of the century right there, bro. Don't even get into that.
I know a girl who
Reminds
me of Cher.
Reminds me of Cher.
always changing
Always changing.
color of her hair.
Color of her hair.
She don't use nothing.
Don't use nothing.
You buy at the store.
Buy at the store.
She likes her hair
Hair
to
be real orange. She uses tangerines. Tangerines. Yeah, killing it, Timid Turtle. Tangerines. Oh, I love the idea of doing spoken word and breaks reading comments. Absolutely. Timid Turtle. She recommended my podcast. What have you been talking about? Clap, clap. Clap. Yeah, music is weird as a concept. I've always felt that as well. Like, why do we even need it, dude? Why does it make us feel so good? Oh, is that it? Interesting.
Yeah.
Forgot that it just ends, you know.
Vaseline, tangerines, and magazines. That's it. That's all you get.
Vaselines. Run to the hills. Let's hope
Stuff
it
on
has
those, yeah,
karaoke.
none of those things work, by the way. I'm just going to go ahead and make a public service announcement. Timey Keeper says sounds rough in the nose, you know, the magazines. And yeah, don't do that.
For
Don't put
sure.
tangerines in your hair. It's not going to turn your hair orange. And I'll tell you what, don't put fucking Vaseline in your toast, because that'll probably make you sick.
So, Run to the Hills. Do you know this one?
Absolutely not.
Okay, good. So, we're
but I'll
both
tell you
going to
what.
be...
I told you at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to sell it.
Oh, yeah, we're going to sell
I don't
the
know
fuck
if
out of this.
I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to sound
We're going to go...
correctly the way.
But these are my favorite.
Yeah.
These are my favorite, when we don't know what the fuck. I'm not a big Maiden dude. I should be. I should listen to more Iron Maiden. It's about killing Native Americans.
Oh, Oh, awesome. Okay.
Oh,
Where's
what's
India
happening,
when you
Trevor?
need him?
How you doing? Where's
He's
India?
got, I'm sure, got some things to say about that.
Also, if you'd like to consider donating to keep this karaoke blog going, there are the incentives. Let's do this. Click that link, any song you want. We'll also do a dance up. We'll also do a toast. And here we go. Boom. The second song of our karaoke blog. You lords. If we had State Farm, those people made a lot of money making that commercial. I got a callback last week for a commercial. I don't think I got it, but it feels nice, to get the callback. It's always good. Okay. You want me to start? White man came across the sea. He brought us pain and misery. He killed our tribes. He killed our greed. He took our game for his own need. We fought him hard. You take this one.
Fought him well. Out on the plains we gave him hell. But many came too much to agree. Or will we ever
Be set free. Riding through the dust clouds in the fairways, galloping hard on the plains, chasing the redskins back to the holes, fighting them at their own game. Murder for freedom, stab in the back, women and children and cowards attack. Run to the hills, run to the hills, run to the hills. Run, run, run for your lives. Run to the hills. Run for your lives.
Soldier blue in the barren ways, hunting and killing for game, raping the women and wasting the men.
Wow.
The only good
Problematic.
Indians are tame, selling the
their
whiskey.
and taking their gold, saving the young and destroying the old. Run to the hills. Run for your lives. Run to the hills. Run for your lives. I used to be really obsessed with Maiden. I've never really sat down and really checked out their catalog. Hashtag me too.
More guitar.
It's okay, I heard Maiden's from England. There you go. It was right after my Metallica phase. That makes sense. Maiden is the shit, absolutely. I'll never knock some Maiden, dude. To the hills.
Run for your lives.
Run for your lives. Run to the hills. Run for your lives. Run to the hills. Run for your life. Fucking life. Run to the hills. Run for your life. Run for your lives. Run for your fucking lives. Run for your stupid ass lives. You're fucking still alive. Run for your lives. Thank you so much for that.
Bitch,
That was Bitch Please. Yeah, that was Bitch Please by Iron Maiden. They are people that are
There's a
in
commercial for
love
you.
with the thing. Yeah, there you go. There's a commercial from a person. All right, I went Screamo and Metalcore, Metallica, Maiden, and then indie. High School Was Weird, dude, 100%. Thank you so much, Fat President. Horns up if you got them, but if you lost your
I was
hands in
saying,
some sort of a
yeah.
welding accident or something like that, we understand you can't put the horns up. I need another drink right now. Where
Let's fucking do this.
I'm gonna call 911 on my landlord. All right, for a double homicide. So we need to get this going. Oh yeah, my 3 days grace phase was a weird one, and was a weird one as well. I bet. Here we go. Cocktails, ingredients for tonight. Just gin and lime juice and a fucking Lacroix. Step 1, get a fucking Lacroix. Cran raspberry is good for this, but whatever the shit. Who gives a shit? All right, you're just gonna drink the gin. It's just a way to get the gin in you. Take a big ass swig. Step 2, to make room for that gin and lime. Step 3, put some goddamn gin in there, you fucking person that is trying to do well in life but is not succeeding. Step 4, cut a frickin' lime in half. Squeeze half that shit in your can. All right? See how that lime looks like a vagina. Step 5, drink that son of a bitch in your Batman robe. Step 6 is just repeat. And there it is. And here we go. Here's the drink sitting on the table, just in case you thought it was fake. And we're back to hanging, man. Thanks everybody again. Now I'm drunk enough. I'm gonna start repeating thanks for joining us 100 times because I get drunk and do that for some reason. Here are the incentives for tonight. $5 for a toast. We haven't been able to give a toast to anyone. I would love to toast you. Just $5. $10 for karaoke. Any song you want, or give it to, make it our choice. Either way, we need the money desperately. Mostly Jeff. I'm kind of fine. $25 for a lip sync competition with the two of us. And there you go. Oh, watch this. He was stirring. I couldn't get to the cam in time, but he was stirring with his stir spoon.
Yeah, we're doing the non-dirty version of this.
I re-listened to Fall Out Boy recently and it was awful. Yeah, dude, I couldn't understand you Fall Out Boy fans back when I was just a little too old to get into Fall Out Boy. I was like, why? Because I still think Dookie is a good album. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, there's good, like, old punk. You know,
I still think a lot of the stuff I listened to when I was a kid is good. Punk. Nirvana, Primus, Green Day.
Yeah, that's my college.
Outkast. Yeah, that was my middle high school. So, Dookie is a legit great album.
Green Day.
It is.
Regardless. And I will take no contrary opinions on this. Green Day is a great fucking band.
Sure. My Chemical Romance holds up. I need to go actually listen to My Chemical Romance.
I think I mixed the two of them up.
Oh, yeah,
I actually
with
thought
Fall
of the
Out Boy?
same way. I think Chemical. Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out, Time Machine Keeper. So, run to the hill.
Run for your life.
We should do some more Insane Clown Posse too.
I would love to do some more Insane Clown Posse if someone wants to donate for that. Absolutely, dude.
Some chicken hunting.
Some chicken hunting. Yeah. I got a new T-shirt I'm very excited about that is ICP branded. I used to have fake My Chemical Romance concerts with my best friend in my basement after my parents went to sleep. That's amazing. I used to perform by myself in my bedroom the entire Blue album as by Weezer as if I was every member of the band. So I definitely understand what that's like. Yep, holding guitars and lip syncing, yeah. At least you had a friend to do that with. I had no one. I just did it by myself. Felt very ashamed. But that makes sense. Now I'm in a band on stage. You know, I think I always wanted to do that to some degree. Every song. But by the way, Weezer the Blue album, again, amazing album.
It's so good. Yeah.
Great album. Just front to back. There's a secret we never revealed, so don't tell. You should, Timid Turtle, I want you to hit up that friend. I don't know, maybe you guys are estranged at this point. Maybe you keep in touch. Find that person, hit them up, and be like, hey, do you remember when we did that and how crazy that was? That's so funny. I touched my first Virgina to Green Day.
I have some things I gotta tell you, Slat. We'll talk. We'll
wait. No, you can tell right now what happened.
No, I was gonna explain it because it's like.
He said Virgina, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What do you think? It's a virgin vagina? Because maybe he's really into that sort of thing. All right.
I'm no judgment.
Are you fucking R. Kelly? Is that who you are? Because that guy is a dirtbag, okay? And everybody needs to stay away from that guy.
I think there's one thing everybody in chat can agree on.
She's a man, baby. Holden's Choice is probably going to be ICP. It definitely is now. Thank you so much.
I think that we all know that R. Kelly is a piece of shit. So,
yeah, just deplorable.
Now I understand he's mentally unwell. That doesn't give him an excuse or carte blanche to do all the shit that he's done. But the thing is,
she's a man, baby. Let's make some piggy pot pie. You got it, Time Machine Keeper. Which I believe is ICP. So maybe my choice will be something different. So,
dumbass, it's vagina. So,
do we both just go brain dead? Thank you so
what the
much.
fuck's happening? What is that? What's the
For the 10.
Oh my
Fat President
God.
sings some Dookie. Welcome to Paradise was one of my faves. Hell yeah.
Oh my
dude.
God, yeah.
Thank you so much for the karaoke block we have now locked and loaded. We'll probably do it in another 10, 20 minutes or something.
One of the
Stay with
first
us.
karaoke songs I ever did when I first started doing karaoke was there were two of them. I did Piano Man by Billy Joel, which is a long fucking song. Don't donate for that. But and then
It's a good one,
the other
though.
one is
That
a good song,
karaoke song,
and I can
too.
do it. But the thing is, but yeah, it's really long. Time of Your Life. I hope you had the time of your life. That Green Day song, yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do another Green Day on top of the other Green Day. She walks in sadness. Every time you sang a Green Day song, you just started going.
Green Day killed my family.
Life is nice, I believe it, dude.
Why? Why did they do that?
Yeah,
Billy
Piggy Pie
Billy
is
Joe Armstrong
ICP.
seems like I'll bet it was fucking Trey Cool, wasn't he?
Basket case. My dad
He's
heard
the one that
basket
killed
case.
your
He just
family.
lost it. Oh my god. Just fucking dropped dead
He
right
just
there.
lost it.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine? In college, I had a few.
That's wait, is that Basket Case?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Dom, thank you so much for the sub. 1 month. Thank you so much, buddy. BB
I was thinking Longview.
Grills. Thank
I was
you
thinking,
so much.
yeah.
Dude, look at this. The
Longview
donations.
is my shit. I love
Longview is
fucking
so
Longview, yeah,
good, dude. I also love I wanna be a is it a minority?
I wanna be the minority.
Nimrod is also good. So
Nimrod's fucking great.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
love for Dookie happening
Yeah.
right now, but Nimrod is also a song for song killer.
I will completely back you up on that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nimrod is great. It's underrated. It's really underrated by Green Day.
Bird Giant equals the collective name for all the women Kevin Barnett ever slept with. Oh my god, absolutely. In college, I had a few radio shows, and every now and then I would dedicate a show to just the heaviest screamo music because no one would be expecting it from me. My co-host literally dropped her phone and was like, "What the literal fuck, Jordan? That's amazing." Hell yeah. Also, shout outs to college radio shows. Those are. I'm sad that I didn't actually stick my neck out and went through the process of being able to be a DJ at my college radio because I was.
You would have been so good.
I was friends with all of those guys. Like I totally could have gotten in,
Yeah.
but you had to do like the skeleton fucking shift. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Skeleton crew shift. Like
Work your way up.
yeah, you had to do the
Yeah.
fuck. I was like, I don't think I want to play records at 5 in the morning. Like that
Mhm.
just doesn't sound like my speed. Because I wasn't on speed. I wasn't a big speedy person. I'm sure if I was fucking an Adderall fiend, I would have loved it. But
By the way, speaking of underrated things, John Twitcherman. It's a really, really fun thing.
coming out
They do
October
every
6th. Hey, great job on that sketch, by the way. That's
Thank
a
you.
really funny
We have
sketch.
a fun. I had fun. I wrote a sketch. Holden writes like a billion sketches. He wrote
Yeah.
all the fucking
I
sketches.
did 7 this
yeah,
time.
and
I got a little political this time. I have a sketch about SNL. I have a sketch about senators doing blackface. I have a sketch about Twitter, as if it were two people talking to each other. I have a bunch of like kind of social media commentary and recent controversy sketches that I'm excited about that I feel like is a new direction for my writing because I usually just write very absurd.
it's
I
a
like the
live.
sketches for you on this.
Obviously, it's like a live. It's a live thing. If you don't know, a sketch show that he streams like every 2 months, and the next one's going to be. We're calling it the Halloween episode. I don't think it's going to be necessarily a lot of Halloween.
Yeah,
content.
you wrote a
Mine
good
is a
Halloween one. I didn't really write enough Halloween. I wrote somehow like a little bit of that, but I mean, it's early enough for.
Yeah.
I feel like it's early enough where you don't want the whole thing to be Halloween themed.
Sure,
It's like
yeah.
too early for that, but
Yeah.
having a couple mixed in.
But
Is it
yeah.
weird with Che and SNL? Not really. I mean, he's a dude with a job. I think it's totally normal. I don't know. He opines on his own shit, and it is funny. I just love that I even know it's somebody wrapped up in all that shit. Like it's just so funny to me, you know. But what is he gonna do? He
You
can't
told
do
me
anything.
one of these times recently that you used to know Donald Glover.
Yeah, totally. When he was in, what was the name of the sketch group he was in? Yeah, I mean, I have a very distinct memory of standing out front of the Creek in the Cave, talking to Donald Glover. He was about to move to LA. Derek Comedy, his old sketch group, they used to perform at UCB. They were friends with Murder Fist. We did shows together. And I remember talking to him about, like, he had already written for 30 Rock at that point, for the TV show 30 Rock. He had done XYZ, like, work. So he was already kind of like a rising star, but he, I think, was just about to move to LA to go do Community, when I have a very distinct memory of talking to him out front and just being like, what a nice guy. And he's got so much going on. And, like, you know, he still is just very normal and casual. And I doubt he's like that anymore, but he was just so down to earth and fun to talk to and cool. And, you know, he was always really nice to us. Him and Derek Comedy were always very nice to Murder Fist.
Derek, I know the big answer to that. I fucking love everything he does, and he's a little heady now. He's the kind of person, he's very philosophical and everything in real life.
Shit is on fire lately, obviously, and he's great.
He's gonna totally get an EGOT and everything.
Yeah, I bet he will.
Yeah, it's.
I never realized he was in Derek until that episode. Yeah, he was really, really good to us. It was like him, Kumail, Michael Che. These are all people very good to us. That ended up exploding career-wise. That bro rape video was the funniest thing in the world to me when I was in high school. Hell yeah. Yeah, they did awesome stuff. I'm sure it's great. I mean, yeah, back when comedy was funny. Back when we used to have comedy. What about this fucking shit, dude? Emmys tanking in ratings. They decided to do the snooty thing that the Oscars did and said, we don't need a funny person to be a host of our show. We'll just have no host, and we're better than that. You know, we don't need it. Their ratings are tanking, and I think people are starting to realize, like, actually comics do add value to a show. Controversy adds value to a show, or not. Maybe not even controversy, but just being like exciting in terms of like getting out there and like being a host of a show.
I either want to see a comic or like put Rose McGowan or something, and just like let her talk and
grab somebody exactly.
Somebody's gonna like just put everybody on fucking blast.
Right. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Only these sketches might not work so well in the city, but one sketch idea is going to a gas pump that just starts asking far too many questions, and also other sketch ideas. Horror movie that takes place in one of those modern tiny homes. Interesting. Yeah. Keep writing, man. Keep it going. Thank you again. This is when I just say thank you too much. I think it's about time for us to do some karaoke. We got 3 karaoke requests.
We're only halfway through
We're just halfway through this motherfucker. I tell you what, in the final hour, we've got the question cup right here. I got some new, fresh questions for myself to ask everyone else.
My system is not as used to processing alcohol as it once was, and I don't have
so you're feeling looped down?
This is making me nice and happy. And
I'm sorry, man. I feel like I'm gonna upset you greatly after this. I'm gonna heat up some mozzarella sticks. And it's probably you're gonna watch me eat them.
I can eat the mozzarella, but not the thing.
Yeah.
But I bought some little cheese. I bought some like.
It's nice. It's crazy you can eat meat. A diet where you can eat meat and cheese a lot is just crazy.
That's your fuel. That's the thing. And I'll tell you what, running fucking sucks when you're doing keto too, because the thing is, because you're trying to reset. Like I'll bet like after if I did this for a couple months, because there's some people who just like have this be their lifestyle, and. I'll bet like it would reset and I'd be fine.
Right.
But right now, like I feel like
starting from zero.
Oh my god, I can't believe I ran the half because I get so
I feel
tired.
That way though. I feel that way. I'm finally. I took
I wasn't running as much.
I took like 1 week off, maybe 2, to go on I think when I went to New Orleans or whatever. And it's like you just start over. Like it's crazy. Like 3 miles is fucking rough. It's nuts to me. I can't believe it.
13.1 miles we both ran in May.
Yeah, and
that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, in May. And the summer I lightened up a little bit on my running regimen. and I just got back to running 5 miles. And even I ran 2 days after that, and I thought it was 4 miles, and I stopped like multiple times. I was just exhausted.
Yeah.
So that's your buddy telling you that running is stupid and you shouldn't do it ever.
It's the one athletic thing, entrapment, that I can do. It's like I can't throw it. My biggest fear is that an adult is going to ask me to throw a ball to them, or catch a ball if they throw it to me. But what I can do, I can fucking run. So that's my one thing. Let me have that thing.
The Square Nut says, shit on my cum. Hello. Hi, Square Nut. How are you doing? Welcome. Great entrance line. Running killed my knee, so now I just do stair climber. I'm scared of the day that A, my hands stop working the way I want them to play video games, and B, when my second to that is like my legs giving out on me. The knee shit that won't allow me to run outside anymore, because running outside has now become a love of mine. I just enjoy that aspect of it. I
lived your nightmare.
Yeah,
recently.
You had that awful knee issue. I'm great, sad all the time as usual, but great. Fantastic, Square Nut. Well, we're going to sing some songs for you right now. I hope you're ready for it. We got a few
I'm going to get a glass of water, too.
Karaoke donations. Jeff, it's hitting him harder than he thought it would.
Well, also, I get really, really bad acid reflux on keto as well.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I have some Zantac as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, hook me up.
You got so excited about Zantac like you were a little kid in a candy store.
That's gonna make this night so much better.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
in the
get so much drunker, so much more. Yeah.
It's in the medicine cabinet in the bathroom. You'll see it. It's that box of Zantac.
Okay. All right, I'll be.
First song is my choice, so let me think about it. I don't know, chat. What should I do? Part of me wants to do like Taylor Swift or something just to fucking mix it up. Mid rack to the left, there's a box. Oh, in the medicine cabinet. Open it up to the. Yeah, you got it. I ran the other day and could only.
Do whatever makes you happy, man. That's what
That's what CockTails is about, dude. It's about getting in your head, man. Let's see. What do I want to do? What have I been listening to lately?
I'm taking a Zantac.
I'm gonna look up what I've been listening to as of late. The new Bon Iver album is really good. It's not that new, I guess, but it's really good.
We should, as a fuck you to all those page 7 people, we should do a T-Swift thing. Not the blue pills, dude. Jeff.
Those fuckers.
That like pissed me off on your behalf. Like hearing about like all that bullshit.
Oh, did that internet episode on the Patreon come on? What are you talking about?
No, you were talking about this. Like I think we actually talked about we talked about it on Twitcher at the Common performance or something. Just about like these the people on the page 7 page who just like basically bullied you off.
Yeah, it's weird. It wouldn't have been such a bully me off situation if I didn't feel like it wasn't really my place to speak, to like kind of get into it with those people.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, someone else said they really wanted to hear Do You Realize, so I think I'm going to go with that. We're going to do some more Flaming Lips.
Time Machine Keeper said, Holden, you need to do hand and finger workouts. I did them when I would write a lot.
I should
also
do that.
Also take care of your elbows. What is, I don't know what that is. I feel like I should know what that is.
I should do that. What, just he's saying, I was saying I'm scared of the day that I won't be able to play like video games.
Right, but I mean, but I don't know what a hand and finger workout is.
Like grippy balls and stuff like that. You sort of work on. Yeah. There's plenty of little things you can do for that.
Someone send Life is Nice weed, by the way.
Someone send Life is Nice some weed? Please.
Somebody gift.
Can someone gift him a weed?
Gift 4 weeds,
I would really appreciate that as well, because I think the guy needs it. All right. Okay. All right.
I didn't see the context. I just saw Slat 101's this.
Yeah, this song. Yeah.
You kick it off though.
Do you realize that you have the most beautiful face We're floating in space. Do you realize that happiness makes you cry? Do you realize that everyone you know someday will die? Hell yeah, Brutally Enthusiast. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for CockTails. We're drinking gin. You fucking... Instead of saying all of your goodbyes, let them know you realize that life goes fast. It's hard to make the good things last. You realize the sun don't go down. It's just an illusion caused by the world spinning round. Do you realize? Do you realize that everyone you know someday will die? And instead of saying all of your goodbyes, let them know you realize that life goes fast. It's hard to make the good things last. You realize the sun don't go down. It's just an illusion caused by the world spinning round. Do you realize that you have the most beautiful face? Do you realize? Karaoke version by Mobile Karaoke Unit, facebook.com/mobile karaoke unit. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Fantastic.
My only relatable story is that my parents canceled cable because we got a few bills for adult videos that they thought were mistakes, but the cable company would not remove. Turns out my brother was just buying a ton of porn when no one was home. That's amazing.
Well, good for your brother.
Oh man, do I have to donate for Holden and Jeff and Alexei to throw on some white robes and sing Polyphonic Spree? I'll only do that one Sun song. I used to listen to that song all the time.
Lexi hopefully will join us.
Hopefully. She might be here after we're done.
She's in an acting class right now.
She is now taking an acting class on Monday nights. So that's going to be a regular thing, unfortunately for you guys. But fortunately for her, she gets to
swoop in at the end.
Yeah, she gets to enjoy acting class, which she really loves. Also, it's like kind of a big deal. She got a really good it's one of those pay-to-play things. She got a really good casting session with like a really important casting director because she's so good.
Guys, it's getting real here. I'm gonna eat some cheese.
Do it, dude. All right, I'm gonna try to do this song without it being like a true karaoke track. Why are there so many Shrek? Hold on, let me check really quick before I do this. It's just Piggy Pie. Let me just make sure I can't get an actual karaoke.
This mozzarella cheese and that Zantac are gonna make Daddy's stomach and chest feel better.
Alright, let me try this. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs who went out into the big world to build their homes and seek their fortunes. It was good. She did a good job at the Macbeth drinking game. The first little piggy, his house is made of wood. He lives in a chicken turkey piggy neighborhood. I remember this one. He likes to fuck his sister and drink his moonshine. A typical redneck filthy fucking swine. I rolled into town with my axe in my holster. Everybody knows about the wicked piggy co-roaster. Sheriff's at the border, he tried to take me out. I drew an axe with the quickness and cut his Adam's apple out. Walked in the village into the piggy's place. He opened up his door and he shot me in the face and blew me off the porch and blew my head in half. But I'm a juggalo, so it only made me laugh.
Damn, arose like the dead. With all my was the head. Since we went out, I grabbed his shotgun and blew his fucking tongue out the back of his cranium.
Three little piggies to make a piggy pie. There's nothing like the sound when you hear a piggy die. I might choose a gun, no, I might choose an axe. Yes, the carnival's in town. Come get your piggy snacks. Second little piggy, his house is made of brick. And this little piggy is a motherfucking dick. He lays down his rules, and his rules reads writes in that funny looking car with the little blinking lights.
I drive a Volkswagen Bug at 17 deep, packed full of juggalos, light out and we sleep in the piggy station and lay on the horn. First piggy out, we blow his lungs out his uniform.
Now they put through like Starsky and Hutch, but there's only two of them, the rest are out to lunch. They call up Dunkin' Donuts together with the rest. 25 piggies in they bulletproof vests. We lead them in the chase, they busting off rounds. But now they all fucked cause we off carny grounds. And they getting swallowed, but they very no greed. Dark carnival and gowns cause we need three little piggies to make a piggy pie. There's nothing like the sound when you hear a piggy die. I might choose a gun, no, I might choose an axe. Yes, the carnival's in town, come and get your piggy snacks. Three little piggies to make a piggy pie. There's nothing like the sound when you hear a piggy die. I might choose a gun, no, I might choose an axe. Yes, the carnival's in town, come and get your piggy snacks. Fast little piggy, his house is made of gold. He lives in a mansion on his own private road. I started walking down it, the guard he told me wait. I snapped his fucking neck into it, slapped his nuts in the gate. This little piggy must definitely die. I'ma lob his nugget off and toss it in the sky. Watch the moon take form of the devil and pull it out the sky and beat it with the shovel. Ding! Beating the city.
They fighting at the meals. He sleeps on the mattress stuffed with $100 bills. I was killing the devil, he never will admit it. So I'ma cut off his hand and slap his face with it. To the door, he's sleeping in his bed. I took a brick of gold and smacked him upside the head. He begged for his life. I told him it's too late and tied his neck in a knot. Watch him suffocate, cause I need
three little piggies to make a piggy pie. There's nothing like the sound when you hear a piggy die. You didn't choose a gun, no, I might choose an axe. Yes, the carnival's in town, come and get your piggy snacks. Little piggies to make a piggy pie. There's nothing like the sound when you hear a piggy die. Might choose a gun, no, I might choose an axe. Yeah, carnival's in town, come and get your piggy snacks. Three little piggies to make a piggy pie. There's nothing like the sound when you hear a piggy die. I might choose a gun, might choose an axe. Carnival's in town, come and get your piggy snacks. Three little piggies to make a piggy pie. There's nothing like the sound when you hear a piggy die. I might choose a gun, no, I might choose an axe. Yes, the carnival's in town, come and get your piggy snacks. Hell yeah, dude. It's fucking great.
I'll hear nothing about it, we killed it.
ICP's fantastic, man. You know, and it's like everyone's like, oh no, it's so bad. And it's like, it's so good.
Square Knot feels like they're in the 7th grade again.
Welcome to Paradise is the third on the list to close out the karaoke block. If you want to keep it going, though, all you got to do is donate. Here are the incentives. $10 for a karaoke song. You can name the song. Or if you just want to toast after this, $5 for a toast, and we will both give you a lovely toast. $25 for a dance-off. You know how it goes.
Dance like motherfuckers.
We'll dance like fucking pieces of garbage, okay? Man, baby, Shea Biscuit, thank you so much for the 3 months. Thank you so much, Shea Biscuit.
Whew.
Oh, whoops. I thought I did this right. Welcome to... and Black Parade, yeah. There you go. That's such a good one, man, because that's not like one of the big main ones, but it's one of my favorite ones.
What is superior to Welcome to the Jungle? Welcome to Paradise by Green Day.
Welcome to...
Want to start it?
Sure. Do you want to start?
Okay. Dear mother...
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
That actually has counters on this one.
Dear mother, can you hear me whining? It's been 3 whole weeks since I left you at your home. This sudden fear has left me trembling.
She's a man, baby. Thank you so much, Square Knot.
'Cause now it seems that I am
out here on my own, and I'm feeling so alone. Pay attention to the cracked streets and the broken homes. Some call it slum, some call it nice. I wanna take you to a worse than like to call my home. Welcome to paradise. A gunshot rings out at the station. Another urchin snaps and left dead on his own. It makes me wonder why I'm still here. For some strange reason, it's now feeling like my home, and I'm never gonna go. Pay attention to the cracked streets and the broken homes. Some call it slum, some call it nice. I wanna take you through a wasteland I like to call my home. Welcome to paradise. He actually does do that. He gives a
Holden's Green Day voice.
Oh my god. Just to make people feel old, Square Knot was born the same year Dookie came out. I remember this, dude. This is such a good one. Good choice. And thank you. I worked really hard on my Green Day voice from middle school. That goes way back. Thank you, Fat President. Yeah, I worked on my voice. You take this one. It's such a good breakdown.
Damn.
Oh, no, you gotta look at the
little dot. Dear mother, can you hear me laughing? It's been 6 whole months since I left you at your home. It makes me wonder why I'm still here. For some strange reason, I'm now feeling like my home, and I'm never gonna go. Pay attention to the cracked streets and the broken homes. Some call it slum, some call it nice. I wanna take you through a wasteland I like to call my home. Welcome to paradise. Oh, paradise. And that weird like British accent going. So funny, man. All right. Cheers. Thanks, everybody. That was your karaoke block for the end of this hour. And what a fun one that was. Great picks, everybody. Shout outs to fucking Piggy Pie, too. I really enjoyed that ICP. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, I always thought this was just the second half of Longview. That's funny. Where are we at? I'll tell you where we're at. We're at a toast. Thank you so much to the Squared Knot. Okay.
The Squared Knot. This is where I spend my money now. Thanks for being fun. Thank you for the donation. And now you
Much
receive...
appreciated, sir, or madam, as as the case may be.
A bit of a toast. You did miss the ICP. We did Piggy Pie on karaoke. If you'd like to donate for more ICP karaoke or other karaoke, I guess if you're not as fun, even though ICP karaoke is really where it's at, here is the link. Boom! $5 for a toast for you, like we're about to give to the Squared Knot. $25 for a lip sync competition with Jeff and Holden. But the main event is karaoke. $10. We're doing Green Day. Very 90s theme tonight. Green Day, ICP, all sorts of stuff. So a toast to you, first of all, Jeff. Thank you so much for this delicious drink.
Of course.
Squared Knot. What can I say about Squared Knot that hasn't been said already by Squared Knot? Squared Knot is, to coin a phrase, man, baby, thank you so much for the 18 months, Jen. Squared Knot's very much, I'm going to use the word spastic, but in the best way possible. He keeps things exciting. He's like a friendly Joker going in the DC route.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He likes to set fires, but the fires are made of rainbows and happiness and not shit shows and explosions, per se.
It's like if Fred Rogers became the Joker.
Yes! Squared Knot is exactly like if Fred Rogers became the Joker. I appreciate his wild card energy. I appreciate his... Yeah, please don't drink. I appreciate... Spit it back.
I didn't drink. Nothing made it in the mouth.
I appreciate his...
The defense I use all the time.
His fucking fun takes and his youth, because he was born the year Dookie came out, and I definitely was very alive.
Child. Yes, yeah.
Very alive when Dookie came out. Stay away from R. Kelly, dude, because you're very young. And cheers to you.
You will catch a dick.
You will catch a dick in your fucking stupid ass face. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. Well. As many of you might know, longtime viewers of this know, that I used to be really into farming. And I was like, I'm going to start a farm. And I called, and who did I call? I called a boy here, and
I was gonna go with Ghostbusters. Your wife is here, by the way. You're in the middle of a toast, but your wife
Lindsay, is here. Do you remember this? You remember because I left you and the kids for about 6 months this time to hang out with who we doing?
Squared Knot.
Squared Knot, yes, of course. Squared Knot, and we decided. Yeah, I called Squared Knot on the phone. And it's like, hey, I'm gonna start that farm I've been talking about. And Squared Knot said, "Fuck yeah, I'll meet you in 20 minutes." We got in our old we got our old Plymouth. And we drove out to this place, and I was like, "This seems like a good place to start a farm." And he said, "Fuck yeah!" And we started a farm right there. We just did it. We just started. We just took whatever we had in our pocket. Luckily we had a bunch of beans in our pocket. We just started throwing beans in there and making rows. And I was like, "Hold on a second. This needs some organization. We need to label this shit." And we started just throwing, here's my raspberry seeds. Here's my bean, my black beans. And here's all this kind of stuff. And before we know it, we high five, and at the end of the night, and goes to me, and he says, "You know what? Your Twitch says I don't make any sense. But I'll tell you what. We decided at that point, I think you're right, because we didn't make any sense. We, at the end of the day, we'd spent 6 hours just planting beans, and both of us looked at each other and we said, hold on a second, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I have no idea how to start a farm. I don't know how to plant beans. I don't know what it requires. I don't know if these are the right kind of beans or anything.
Man, baby, thank you so much.
And he said, yeah, neither do I. I said, fuck it, should we go to Vegas? And yeah, he said, yeah. And we jumped in the car, went to Vegas, and we spent the rest of our money. It was great. And then we went on a kind of a bender for a long time after that. And like I said, I spent about 6 months away from my family. Lindsay, I really apologize. It was not fair to you. But we had a great time. And I won $50, I was up $50 at the end of it. So it actually turned out great. So here's to you.
Cheers. Fantastic. What a happy ending to that story. Also, Squared Knot, who you were just toasting, asked your wife told your wife to shit on his cum, and she wrote "fuck you" back, which I think is very fun.
Wait, who said what?
Shit on my cum, which I feel like is something I probably said.
So
and he said that to your wife.
Shit on his cum.
Yeah. It's very fun.
But my wife said, fuck.
That was good. Anyways, I just thought that was funny. Square knot. All right, we've got a few toasts coming down the pipe. Do a toast to Lindsay. She deserves it for all my shit on my cum-cum references. There you go. So fantastic. Perfect. Lindsay says, God damn it. I say, Jeff, you already have a drink, but do you mind throwing some in my glass?
And you can go through the instructions.
Yeah, absolutely. Why don't I go through the instructions? We have a couple toasts to give. I'm going to put the music back on. There we go. We hear that music? Turn it up a little bit.
The second hour?
That's so funny. She got very upset about you guys screaming it in karaoke last time, and I feel bad. Oh, that's what it was. That's so funny, right? Because I kept screaming it and shit on my gum. I forgot about. You're way ahead of me on the reference. I'm like, what did I know? I said shit on my cum, but I'm like, why did I say it? When did I say it? Of course, it happened during a cocktails. Of course. Here we go. What else do we have? We've got a couple toasts. One for Time Machine Coper, Jesus, and one for the Square Knot. One for Lindsay from the Square Knot. I forget nothing. I have a young brain. Exactly.
So Lindsay's doing keto with me too.
It's riddled with booze, but young.
And we're both so excited to be done with it.
Yeah. How much longer do you have on the keto?
Till the weekend.
There you go. Almost done. It's not gold. It's not gold. We got questions coming here as soon as we get into the final hour. Before that, we've got a couple of toasts to give, some more just hangs, talking, chatting, checking in. Thanks again for the donos and the support, and the karaoke's been super fun tonight.
We love hanging out with you as individuals, but it's always great to get the donations too, so thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
Oops. Fuck, I just spilled all over your
Oh, you're fine. Thank you, buddy.
It's just gin and Lacroix and lime juice.
Yeah, I feel like that's easy to clean up. And a giant ice cube, because giant ice cubes are in.
You deserve an ice cube.
This is my first cocktails, and I've had fun. Hell yeah, Timid Turtle. We literally just get hammered and hang out with you guys and sing karaoke. Cocktails ingredients tonight.
2 grown men get drunk on stream for you.
Just gin and lime juice and a fucking Lacroix. Step 1, get a fucking Lacroix. Cran raspberry is good for this, but whatever the shit. Step 2, take a big ass swig. Make room for that gin and lime. Step 3, put some goddamn gin in there. Step 4, cut a frickin' lime in half. Squeeze half that shit into your can. Step 5, drink that son of a bitch. And there you have it. That is it. The drink of the night, and it's delicious. It's a wonderful summer drink. Fantastic. All right.
Really easy drink to do.
Couple toasts. I'll keep the music on for these.
Damn.
Time Machine, I love this. People are giving toasts to other people.
Nice.
So, Soat from Time Machine Keeper, by request of Time Machine Keeper, Soat. Are we calling them Lacroix now? I call them Lacroix. He calls them Lacroix.
Yeah, we there's the classy way of saying it.
Yes.
And there's like
the real, actual, proper way to say it that is correct and not stupid.
The American way to say it.
Soat, you're so Soat, man. Cheers. Also, thanks to the donations. Also, you're so Soat. You're so Soat. You're so Soat.
Remember the summer we spent? You know, we were like we were really into crop circles, and we were like we're gonna find us some aliens. We actually said it that way too. We said we gonna find us some aliens.
Ourselves
Neither one of us were from the South or living in the South at the time, but we said that because we just felt it. That's how into it we were, and so we got us a bottle of Evan Williams. Actually, it wasn't even Jack Daniels.
Evil Evan, man. And terrible nights.
And we went out with our shotguns on the rack of this pickup truck that I don't think it was yours or mine. I think we might have stolen a pickup truck, but and we went out there and we said we're gonna find us some fucking aliens and we're gonna shoot them son of bitches. And I don't know. Again, I don't know why we were speaking like this, but the thing is, we went out and we were driving around and we were like in these cornfields and we saw, and you saw like this where clearly something's been in this thing. We drove in there and we turned our headlights off and we were just like, just trying to follow it as much as we could by the moonlight. And what happened was we found a bunch of fornicating teenagers.
Jesus.
It made me feel really, really dirty. It made me feel really like I did something wrong. Like I did something like possibly illegal.
R. Kelly's
really kind of
fantasy.
gross. And I didn't really appreciate being there. And I looked over at you, and I could tell by the tears streaming down your face that you felt the same way I did. And we decided to abandon these caricatures of southern like rednecks that we'd done.
Yeah, you weren't talking like that.
We went and we walked. We left the trek there. We walked to the edge of the cornfield, and we said we'd never speak of this again, except in case somebody gives us $5 to speak about it on some sort of internet platform.
That's amazing.
And that's why I'm bringing this up. And you know what? Cheers to you.
Cheers. Unbelievable. The Square Dot says, how much do I need to donate to get Jeff to do a toast at a wedding? Not even mine, just a wedding of someone he doesn't know.
Depends on if it's out of state or not.
I'm glad we went out there, though, because after we found those fornicating teens, we found ourselves. That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. Now, a toast to your wife. So you better make this really fucking good, Jeff. Just picture sobriety in your mind, what it once was like. Try to tap into that. Say something meaningful and beautiful. Maybe just do your vows. I'll start. Lindsay, 42. You are so great. I actually do. I miss you every time Jeff does this. I miss your presence because I think that you are also so much fun to do this show with and to hang out with in general. But someone's got to watch those fucking daughters, all right? And it's, you know what I mean? And you know what? I'll tell you what. Switch them out. You come next time. Jeff stays at home. You know what I mean? That's how much I value your time and your entertainment and everything you do. You're incredibly talented, so nice to hang out with, so welcoming into your home that I made fast friends with you guys through Lexi, because usually when I meet like other person's friends, like Lexi's friends or whatever, you know what I mean? It's just like, get me out of here! But you guys were fantastic, and that's why I kept coming back and wanting to hang out. Also, we have to play Sushi Go, which is this sushi-themed card game that I got, and I immediately thought of you guys.
Sounds good, Lindsay. We'll play this.
It's 2 to 8 players, and it's a card deck passing game. So you throw a card down and you pass the deck, and and you're trying to build different like a sushi menu essentially all yourself. And the scoring is different depending on what roll you're throwing down. It's very good. It's called Sushi Go. Super fun. Cheers to you, Lindsay.
Cheers, Lindsay.
I'm gonna preface this, Jeff, with the pressure is on, dude. You are fucked if you don't nail this. Go.
Well, the first thing I thought of actually was Lindsay and I used to go to this bar. It doesn't exist anymore. I don't remember where it is, but we call it Triangle Bar. It was like shaped like a little mini Flatiron building. It was like right in some corner, somewhere like on the M line in Brooklyn. It's become something else since then. But you entered at the front with the tip of the triangle, you know, and you went back there, and there was a bar back there, and we used to get like a couple bottles of wine, and we'd like eat like artichoke and like snacks and stuff. It was really good. And I discovered this place with her, and I remember we were dating kind of early on, and there was this moment where I was sitting there at the bar with her, and we're just having a conversation, and I'm drinking some wine, and I look at her, and no shit, it felt like there was like perhaps induced by the wine, but I don't think so, you know. But I felt like there was like a glow around her a second. There was like this moment where I looked at her and I was like, I love this woman. There was this moment where I was like, we hadn't said it yet. We'd just been dating for a little while, and like everything, like suddenly like the entire background blacked out, and all I could see was Lindsay. And like I said, it felt like the best way I can put it is like sort of like she was glowing or something, and I was like, I'm completely crazy in love with this woman. And I wanted to say like right then, I was a little bit scared, but so I said a couple days later. But the thing, but that was the moment I remember falling in love with my wife, where I was like so sure. It's like anytime I'd ever said I love you to a girlfriend I'd had before that, I realized, oh, I didn't really.
You just kind of
felt
obligated.
I thought maybe I did.
One time I was naked with a girl in the shower, and she said it, and I was like, well, we're naked in the shower. Of course I'm going to say it back. What am I going to do? Not say it back, and then we're just standing in the shower naked together, like, and you just didn't hear I love you back. Anyways, keep going.
That's that was basically it. That I just remember being like that's this is it. I've just discovered what it really, really is to genuinely love somebody. And
Hell
it was
yeah.
that moment with Lindsay, and so that's my toast.
Chat.
Then we went build some shelves.
Cheers. We build some cheers to Lindsay. Chat, how did Jeff do on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of his toast? I want to see the numbers in chat. Also, Merrigan, I'm confused. I think this is the first time I've been here, or do they play games as well? I'm followed. Thank you so much for following. Tonight is CockTails. We hang out, have drinks. We're about to move on to the question cup, where we ask questions and share with each other our answers to the questions. So it's more of a talk show style. Sometimes I play video games, but a lot of times, really, it's more of like this kind of like loose hang, essentially. Jeff crushed 11 out of 10. There was a 96 from Lindsay. She loved it. Which is good. You're earning points now that you're going to lose later when you show up hammered.
Yeah.
So that'd be fantastic. No, great job, Jeff. And cheers again to Lindsay and everyone else in chat tonight being so great. Thank you again. 96 out of 10. Love that guy so much. That's so sweet. I zoned out, but I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Absolutely.
You know what?
20 out of 10. Wow, no one's following the rules.
Thank you for your honesty.
Literally, no one has followed the rules and put an actual number below 10 or equal to 10 except for Diamaki zoned out.
Merrigan, this welcome here. You're in a chat room with like the coolest fucking people ever.
Keep hanging.
Like this is good.
Everyone
you're
say hi to
space.
Merrigan.
Yeah.
Marrow and then
show
Jen
everybody
like
how
the drink.
fucking cool you are.
Marrow and then Jen like the drink. Well, that's the drink we're having tonight. It's gin. Jeff's on keto, so it's a very simple recipe. It's just gin and lime juice and a fucking Lacroix, all right? Or Lacroix, or whatever you want to call it, okay? Get a fucking Lacroix. I'll say Lacroix this time around. Cran raspberry is good for this, but whatever the shit. Take a big-ass swig, make room for that gin and lime. Put some goddamn gin in there, okay? Cut a frickin' lime in half. Squeeze half that shit in your can. Drink that son of a bitch. And there you go. That's the drink we're having this evening. Also, negative 5 out of 10 from Jen because he loves turkey bacon. I mean, it is disgusting.
I've really,
I can't. I have to agree with her because, man, baby, because she's a man, baby. Thank you so much for the 7 months, Emilio Spaceman. Welcome to the stream.
And like, it's lean. It's not. I like my. If I have regular bacon, I like it really, really well done. I like it crispy.
Oh my god.
I don't like rubbery bacon.
Oh, I love it everywhere. I like a rubbery, like a fucking flimsy, flaccid dick, and I like it nice and crispy, like a hard dick and balls. Here's the real question. What the fuck is turkey bacon? Dude, I don't even know how they even make it happen. All I have to say is this about turkey bacon. Fuck! But I get it, man. I feel like I could have turkey bacon on a sandwich that I like. You know what I mean?
It is not dog shit. It is turkey bacon. It is delicious.
It's time for questions.
Unless you're Eeyore of Twitch. The name says it all, Eeyore of Twitch. Because I'll bet the real Eeyore from the Winnie Pooh thing, I'll bet he shit on fucking turkey bacon all the time.
100%.
I'll bet he shit on honey. I'll bet you don't like honey either, do you, Eeyore of Twitch?
Munkins on 43rd and Broadway? Oh yeah? What is it, Mystery? Mystery lives in my neighborhood. So it's kind of funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come on over, Mystery. We got plenty of gin.
Ooh, Hungarian. I'm at a charcuterie place. Lexi's going to be way into that. So I'm actually going to hit you up about that off stream. So remind me that you said that to me because Lexi and I both love a good charcuterie. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And want to check out new places. Oh, this is a fun one, and I feel like everyone's got a good answer to this. I'm already gonna preface this with Tool, the band, and what was the other one? Rick and Morty. All right, which celebrity or band has the worst fan base? And that can also go to brand or whatever, or like TV show or whatever. I'm gonna go with Rick and Morty and Tool. What do you got for me?
Rick and Morty is a good one, and
by the way, I like both things. I have been a huge fan of Tool in the past. I'm not like a massive Tool fan, but was once and still appreciate their music. And Rick and Morty, damn fine show. Both fan bases can suck a dick.
You know,
the Clip Pussy is a great fan base. You're out of line in
family.
All right,
yeah.
What do you got?
Well, the first thing that popped in my mind was because of that whole co-opting of like Red Pill and stuff. I want to say like the first because of this.
Yeah, but I feel like that's not even the Matrix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's
they're
not even fans of the Matrix.
I'm gonna say Star Wars fans, actually.
Yes, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for Star Wars fans. My thing that I hate now is that people are trying to make it like the prequels were actually good, and it's like cute to be a fan of the prequels on the internet right now, and it's not good. Like they're not good fucking movies.
Dear Twitch, don't go down that road. Don't mention that movie. It's gonna be too controversial. We're gonna spend the rest of the time speaking of that. You and I,
I feel like
Jen, I love you. Okay. You are a lovely person. But the thing is, I disagree with you on that one and Turkey Bacon. But I still like you. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, let's leave it at that. Cut it. No more Star Wars.
Any online video game. Interesting. But yeah, Star Wars is weird too because there are so many different kinds of obnoxious Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
There's like the protectors of the original trilogy. there's the protectors of the newer movies, and there's the protectors of the prequels, and they're all a nightmare. Fans of that new Joker movie are gonna be real bad, dude. I gotta see it. Have you seen it yet?
I've seen the trailer.
Of course, we all have.
I mean, you know that's all I've seen. But the thing is it out yet?
Yeah, I think it's out.
Oh shit, I didn't know. I'll see.
It's not out yet. Oh, I thought it was out. Out.
I'm intrigued. I want to know more. But the thing is, I realize it's controversial.
I'm excited about that one for sure. Anything else besides? I think Tool, Star Wars, and Steven Universe and Rick and Morty are the only four really mentioned. But there's more than that. I'm forgetting one off the top of my head.
Somebody surprise us.
Oh, ICP, but you're wrong. You're so wrong about that.
Yeah, don't say any of the things we just said. Throw something at us that we're like, oh shit, this Supernatural.
What even is Supernatural?
Fans. Wait, do you mean the show Supernatural,
League of Legends
or
fans?
do you mean like cryptozoology, like Supernatural?
I haven't had
ghosts and shit.
And I haven't had to deal. No, the TV show.
Okay.
I haven't had to deal with League of Legends fans. Like I've had to deal with Tool fans and the like.
I feel like there's definitely TV shows, that are.
Last podcast fans can be a little rough, absolutely.
I'll tell you what.
They can be great and terrible.
Fox News fans. Oh my god.
Sure. Who's a fan? You know what I mean, though. Who's a fan, though?
All
right.
I'm sure we all have in-laws and uncles and stuff that are fans of that.
All right. So, what is the best/worst practical joke that you've played on someone or that was played on you? What is any practical jokes of memory that you played, that someone else played? Chat, I also want to hear. Oh, Fortnite, that's a good one, but that's like weird. That's kind of like being like, I don't know what else, something ethereal, fans of something that just everyone likes. Like, of course, people are gonna be the worst. What's the best/worst? Just, I want to hear some practical jokes in chat that were terrible, that were great, that you played on people, that were played on you, that you saw were played on other people. I remember one of, I've got a couple for myself. One is, I've talked about this before, but I guess this is a practical joke, but this popped in my head. In high school, we used to get a bunch of eggs, and my buddy had a sunroof, and we would drive down the road at full speed and try to throw the egg at the oncoming traffic's on the other lane's car to try to hit them in the windshield, which would probably cause like a terrible car accident. And then we try to get them to chase us and then do a high-speed chase through a neighborhood. Incredibly dangerous. The other one that I will say is this. One time, my buddy John from John Torturman Sketch Program, this is like when I learned not to do what I'm about to do in this scenario ever again. John called me, and our tech guy, our prop guy, his name was Palin.
Yes.
And he called me up. He was like, "Hey man, how's it going?" I was like, "Hey man, Palin's dead, man. Palin died." And I don't even know why I did it. I was just like trying to fuck with him as we used to take the shit out of each other. You know what I mean? So I was like, he was like, oh my god. And I was just like, I'm fucking with you. I don't know why I did that. And he was like, fuck you, man. And I realized like never joke around about like a mutual friend having passed away when they didn't, because it's never gonna be a good funny joke. You know what I mean? So anyways, that was my terrible practical joke. I hate practical jokes. I hate
I do too.
anything. A friend of mine at work showed up with 3 cookies and gave them to all of us, and we were all pretty jazzed about it, but they were dog cookies from PetSmart. So that's a good one. Once I got pig's blood spilled on me like Carrie, that's awful.
But then you murdered everybody, presumably with your telekinetic powers.
I had a friend steal her ID from her purse and froze in a block of ice. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Some friends and I would tag each other's windows with those washable markers. My car said abortion mobile for weeks until a very angry lady got very upset with me. What kind of awful or good practical jokes have you played on someone, or have you had played on you, or maybe even witnessed? In band, we used to tell people that Bob Barker died. He's just famous enough that everyone knows him, but not so famous that you would know immediately when he died.
The funny thing is, I don't know if he's currently alive or dead either. Too.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, you can play this joke on me literally right now.
Do you have any from your past? Do you remember anything?
I was trying to think of it. The only thing that I did, it was really shitty that I still feel bad about. I was like, I went over to like sleep at my friend's play. We were a little sleepover. We were like in grade school at some point, and I was very young. And this my friend Don had an older brother who had like, you know, they were probably 13 or 14 actually. But they seemed so old to me. And we at some point they were like, we're gonna wake you up in the middle of the night. We're gonna go out in the neighborhood. We're gonna do some stuff. And I was like, okay. And so I tried to be cool, and I'm like really tired, and they like bring me out, and me and Don and like this other, like 1 or 2 other kids were with us too, and we go out, and they had cherry bombs, and they were putting them in people's mailboxes. And they're blowing up mailboxes. Another thing, it's like an actual, and this is, mind you, this is the 70s too, so of course this is happening. But I think about it now, it's like that's fucked up. We were blowing up people's fucking mailboxes.
It's
awful. It's really a really shitty thing to do. And and I was terrified the entire time, and I hated being there. But I was like, I gotta be cool. I gotta be with them. So so I took part in that. That's my story.
Isn't that a felony? Says Tiamaki. Are you talking about?
Probably. I don't know.
One time we started a fake rumor that our friend's little sister was pregnant just because we wanted to see how long it'd take to get back to him. It took about 6 hours. That's incredible. Something I guess says, I mean, there was the high school prank at our sister's school where one of the seniors' dads owned a bait and tackle shop, so they bought something like 5,000 plus bait crickets and released them into the school the last day. Said you could walk down the hall without hearing a crunch. You couldn't walk down, probably. Yikes. Have a good one, Mystery. Take care, buddy. We used to roll snowballs and place them in the middle of school, the middle of the lanes on a busy road. Hell yeah, man. I used to have a bit of a death wish on that shit. Here are the incentives, by the way, if you'd like to close us out at the end of this hour with a karaoke song or a lip sync competition or a toast for you for $5. Click that link. You name the song. Please send us out with a nice karaoke block. I would love to slam out some songs before we end this. I plead the fifth. I can't answer this. Oh my god. Hero of Twitch greatly regrets something she did in her past. What's the silliest thing you've seen someone get upset about? What's the silliest thing you've seen someone get upset about? I'm going to go with me and losing at Street Fighter V. I'm going to go with me and losing at Street Fighter V. I've gotten so mad about it, and I try to understand why, and I try to take a step outside of myself and be like, it's a game, it's not a big deal, there are people who are going to be better than you at this. Why do you get so mad and upset, and it ruins my day? You know what I mean? I haven't played in months because I love fighting games, but if I get really into it, I fucking lose my shit. Do you have anything like that?
I was going to say all the hate towards turkey bacon, but but the thing is that's going to ignite the entire conversation again. So cut it. No more ear of Twitch. Get off the keyboard. Do not type about how turkey bacon sucks. So I'll go with something else.
In my high school, a senior class, not mine, ordered a truckload of cow manure dumped at the front entrance. They put a sign in it that said, "Thanks for putting up with all our shit, lol." That's pretty fun. My wife, about how she looks, talking about getting too upset. She's always beautiful. I know, I agree, right, with Lexi. Same deal. On a scale of on a scale of small to big, how drunk are you holding? Medium large.
I really quickly, Lindsay's about to log off. I just want to say good night,
Bye,
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
I'll see you tonight. I will try not to be completely a stupid asshole.
We'll work on him afterwards.
Yeah.
We'll try to give him some water, but probably not. My wife, about how she looks, we already read that. That's what it was, Street Fighter V. I was followed for that. What are you talking about, Merrigan? Blink twice if your wife is watching you type, says, ask MD Leo Spaceman. Any cures for the swamp ass? Not necessarily, other than, hey, winter's coming. That swamp ass gets a lot less swampy when the winter's here.
Coming.
Have a good night, Lindsay. Once a girlfriend I had would get mad at me if I did anything else while we were FaceTiming, even when she was sleeping. Wow, that is intense and awful and terribly controlling. I kind of had an ex like that as well a little bit. You may have been reading a chat message. I was reading a chat message. I was followed a long time ago. I'm trying to remember when. Okay. My buddy kept taking my bike from me, and that really pissed me off for some reason. I was not into it that day, and I threw his bike at him. It was a rough day. Interesting. All right. New question? Bloodborne Defiled Chalice Dungeon, when you might have gotten too upset. I was fighting the Thumerian Elder, I remember that one, and he kept rocking my shit when absolutely no other boss in the whole game even bothered me, and I'd beaten them after the second try, if not the first. I got so mad I threw my PlayStation controller and missed my TV by like an inch. We were talking about
really quickly the silliest
thing you've seen someone get upset about, but I made it about myself because you can see yourself get mad as shit that is so ridiculous. But also you can say someone else getting mad at something
really
as
quickly,
well.
I will say the fucking Taskmaster challenges on the Spider-Man game.
Yeah,
not only did I get upset about it, but I became like an asshole around my house about it because I was so fucking angry about that shit. So. Oh, and something I guess agrees with me. Yeah.
Slat has a question. Would any of you here give your GFBF your phone? 100% I would. But I also am very anti, I don't want to know Lexi's passwords for anything. I don't want to look at any of her shit. And yes, if she wants my phone, she can have my phone. It feels a little weird because it's a little vulnerable, but I have nothing to hide at the end of the day.
That's the thing, yeah. Actually, Lindsay knows my passwords, the two that I use mostly. And,
right.
And yeah, I don't care.
I feel like if Lexi found something to get upset about, she's snooping way too hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To nitpick at something to be upset about. You know what I mean? Oh, you liked this person's post or something. You know what I mean? And be like, what? That's crazy. You know what I mean? I'm very positive with my stuff, so I would let her look at my phone, but I would have to be holding it, or it would have to be on the table. I just hate when people take my stuff from me. Yeah, exactly. It's like a privacy thing.
Oh,
my wife wants my phone, she can have it. Yeah, totally.
We've all had an experience probably when you've shown somebody a photo on your phone, and then they start scrolling through your photos.
Yeah, I don't because it just feels weird.
Yeah.
It's I don't
ever do that.
Nothing. I don't have any cocks on my fucking photos, but it just feels weird. It's just such a weird invasion. Here we go. What are your most important rules when going on a date? What are your most important rules when going on a date? Now, I'm going to take this to back before you were in a long-term relationship.
Okay,
What are your most important rules when it comes to going on like a blind date, like an online date, a first date kind of thing, right?
If there's no finger stuff happening,
she's not worth finger stuff, she's not worth it.
If there's, yeah.
I'm going to go with this. Always just listen. Don't worry about you.
I feel like I learned that after.
Do everything in your power to ask questions and gain information and listen and like get to know someone else, because that's way more interesting anyways. Like, find what they're passionate about and get them talking about it, because that's always going to be more interesting. Don't worry about you. Don't think about you. When they ask you about you, sure, talk about it for sure, but put the onus, the impetus on their story, because it's always going to work out well for you.
That's really good advice, actually.
Yeah. It's like, I get to learn, like, your date shouldn't be, oh my God, I hope this works out because I really need a girlfriend. Oh my God, I hope this works out because I really need to get laid. Your whole thing should be, I get to learn about a new person tonight. And that is very interesting.
That's one of the most important things, I think. Actually.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Sure. What are we drinking? Wisconsin 1983. I'm glad you asked. We're drinking just gin and lime juice and a fucking Lacroix. All right?
Or Lacroix
if you're fucking normal. Step 1, get a fucking Lacroix. Cran raspberry is good for this, but whatever the shit. Step 2, take a big ass swig. Make room for that shit. And then step 3, put some goddamn gin in there. Step 4, cut a frickin' fucking lime in half. Squeeze that shit into your can. Step 5, drink that son of a bitch. And there you go. That's what we're drinking tonight. Thank you so much for asking. Don't think about what you want to say. Think about what they're saying in the moment. Absolutely. Just listen. Guess that was a silly thing I got mad at. I was in the hospital for a kidney stone, and my mom said her phone died, so she took mine out of my hand. And I almost started screaming because I was delirious from the drugs. That was from the last question, but very interesting. I've had exes be very jealous and possessive, and they've gotten mad at me even talking to female friends, so I'm kind of conditioned to keep my phone logins for my partners. But I feel like that's a good litmus test, MD Leo Spaceman, for you for the next relationship. You need to be like, hey, I have a really good friend. Her name is fucking Jennifer. We hang out all the time, and if, like, I try to state the biggest things that I had a problem with in the last relationship, like, first. Like, one of my things, like, I smoke weed. I like to smoke weed. Like, it is a thing I do. And I do it openly, and I'm not going to hide it because, 3 exes ago, it was, like, the issue, So it was like, I do this. You got to be cool with this. Even if you don't do it, you got to be cool with it. You know what I mean? Like, in order for me to not have a fucking nervous breakdown, Like, I definitely established shit like that early. I mean, now I'm married, so obviously I'm not doing that anymore, but I don't cheat and I don't lie, so all somebody would see is memes and my chats with Jen. Exactly, Time Machine Keeper. What else we got? Yeah, I like to talk to dates about stuff they're passionate about, because to me, nothing is more attractive than someone gushing about something they love, or just gushing in general, if you know what I mean. Hell yeah, dude, gush. Conversation no longer exists, unfortunately. Unbelievable, Wisconsin. I hope that changes for you. It's not the dongs, it's the butts women go crazy for. Gotta love a man with a wagon, says Toxic Mango Fan. Everybody loves a wagon man. You know what I mean? I'll fucking pay $1,000 for a wagon man. Jeff, how you doing right now?
Doing good. I'm.
You're not falling apart at all?
No. I'm pacing myself just enough.
What is the most addicted to a game you've ever been? I'm gonna go for you. I'm gonna go with Batman Dark Knight or Skyrim. Skyrim's the most addicted to a game you've ever been.
I lost a year of my life to Skyrim. So,
actually. What am I talking about? Why would I even say Dark Knight?
Yeah. Well, I think you meant Arkham.
I think Dark Knight you liked. What's your favorite of the whole series?
There's no Dark Knight game.
I thought there was. Batman.
There's Arkham Asylum, Arkham City.
Arkham City is the one I would have guessed was your favorite of the series.
What did you do? Wait, did you say? Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight is what you're thinking, actually.
Yeah.
Did you say Dark Knight or did you say Arkham Knight?
I said Dark Knight.
Okay, yeah, it's Arkham Knight.
What is the game?
That one, no,
what is the
too
most
much fucking Batmobile in that one.
What is the most addicted to a game you've ever been? What's the second one? It's Arkham Asylum. What's the second one? Arkham City, right?
Arkham City was
that one I think is probably the one you were most in love with, right?
That one, but I don't know, Spider-Man might be a close competitor for that one.
Interesting.
Actually, yeah.
Toxic Mango fan, Super Smash Brothers Melee. Absolutely.
I think Spider-Man is actually a better game than, in my opinion, than Arkham City. There's such joy in it. It's like it's hard to go back to a Batman game now. It's like, because it's so fun. It's like an embrace of life or something.
Yeah.
You know, going around and making like your Peter Parker quips and spinning around through the city and everything. It's so fucking good.
I feel like something. I guess I'm glad you brought up Dark Souls. I think the first Dark Souls, it was a situation where I was thinking about it at all times when I wasn't playing it. You know what I mean? I was like looking shit up. I was just obsessed with it, every little inch of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's so many though. Like Final Fantasy VII is probably up there on the list. PUBG is up there on the list. But yeah, what's the question? What is the most addicted to a game you've ever been? What is the most addicted to a game you've ever been? Dark Souls 3, I love all Souls games, but I have 5 characters that are all new game plus 10. I have too many hours. Oh my god, yeah, man, that's fucking a lot. And again, it was yours and Marcus's fault that I even played Dark Souls. You guys talked about it with Jake once, the Nerd of Mouth. Yeah, totally, I remember that. That was like the genesis in a lot of ways of Wizard and the Bruiser. I've only just started playing games again in the last year, but Def Sekiro, hell yeah. Timid Turtle, and I got lost in State of Decay 2 for a long time. Very cool. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was, as a child, FF7, as an adult, probably Dark Souls in terms of addiction, in terms of just like not being able to like think about anything else because I was just so into it.
Here's a crazy little like way back thing, because obviously Metal Gear is like such a huge thing now. The very, very first Metal Gear that came out for like basically the NES.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, where it's like
I played it.
I remember that. Yeah, and there was like
I went back and played it on like an emulator.
The truck have started to move.
Yeah.
I fucking played that game. So I made maps. I actually took grid paper and made maps of things so I could remember where things were.
Yeah, hell yeah, I've done that before. That kind of shit before. That's amazing.
I went all in it. So as a kid, yeah, fucking Metal Gear 1. And then I played Metal Gear 2 also, which was pretty fun too. Not quite as good, but I also like got all into maps and stuff for that too.
Hell yeah, Slat. Original EverQuest. Play with my son. That's fucking awesome. So my major game addictions were a tie between OG Halo. I'm glad Halo got a mention because that was such an obsession for so many of my friends. And the first Need for Speed Underground games. Oh my god, dude. Also, shout outs to Tim and Turtle. Wizard and the Bruiser made me play Dark Souls for the first time. It actually got me back into games. That means a lot, man. That's awesome. I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you so much, man. That's fucking so rad that I could have that effect, and Jake and I could have that effect on anyone, man. It means a lot. So, thank you so much. All right, we've got about a half an hour left. I don't think we have any karaoke on the docket. If anyone wants to donate for a final karaoke block, boom! Those are the incentives. $10 for karaoke. You name the song. Hey, you want a toast? We'll give that to you.
While I'm going to the bathroom.
Hell yeah, go to the bathroom, buddy. $25 for a lip sync competition. Any song you want. There's a few games I put 100 hours on. I still regret it, but still. Oh, I just finished Fire Emblem 3 Houses, absorbed my life. Dude, I have to get back into Fire Emblem. I got distracted, man. But yeah, click that link. Please, I'd love to finish the stream with a couple fun-ass karaoke songs. We've been doing a lot of fun Flaming Lips, Green Day. It's been ICP. It's been a very fun, themed karaoke night. Of course. And we have some more questions. As soon as Jeff gets back out, we'll keep him going. I kind of burnt out on it, but started skipping any dialogue that wasn't main story with Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy 12. 12 was great. Kingdom Hearts I never could quite get into in any way. Of course, that is evidenced by my attempt at a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 2 on stream so long ago. I rage quit so hard on that game. But really enjoyed FF12. Really enjoyed that. Yeah, RuneScape, man. Damn, I missed the ICP. Went to a party store to buy dog food and more beers. Slat. Your existence is like, I'm jealous of it a little bit. Well, if you want to donate for more ICP, again, here is the link. Never forget. We got a bit of a stream left for you guys. Hit that link if you want some karaoke, though, to end it out. She's a man, baby. Please toast my fantasy team, says Time Machine Keeper. Absolutely. You got it, buddy. Thank you so much for the dono. I'll toast you in just a second. We're going to do one more question first. 500 hours in CSGO. Yeah, that was another one that I never really caught onto the bandwagon of. What was one of the most interesting concerts you've been to? What was one of the most interesting concerts you've been to? I will start off. I will give you time to think about this. I see the questions ahead of time, so generally I know I have an answer to all of these questions. Just a little open the back door a little bit for you guys.
Some really good concerts, actually, but yeah.
What was one of the most interesting concerts you've been to? So for me, it would definitely be Flaming Lips at Bonnaroo. I don't even remember what year it was, like 2014, maybe even before that. Maybe it was like 07 or 08 or something, actually, now that I think about it. It was Flaming Lips. They came down off of a spaceship before the show even started. I remember the Police were playing on the main stage, and I said to everyone out loud, I was like, she's a man, baby, so this is probably the easiest karaoke song ever. Thank you so much. I hope it's Tequila.
Happy birthday.
It was the Police were playing on the main stage, and I said, all I want to hear is Message in a Bottle. As soon as they play it, SOS, you know that song?
Yeah.
As soon as they play it, I'm camping out for the Lips, because they were on the side stage happening like an hour or so later. Hello everyone, we're the Police! Message in a Bottle. It was the first song they played. I was so ecstatic. I fucking danced my ass off. Then I went over to the Lips. We get to the Lips. They came out and they were like, we can't start our show yet because the Police are on, but we're going to call this a sound check. And they went on and they did a cover of War Pigs by Black Sabbath. And everybody in the crowd ran as far up as they could to get a great view of it. And everyone ate all of their drugs, including me. All this mushroom chocolate that I had. And then they did War Pigs. It was unbelievable. And then they were like, all right, see you in like an hour. And everyone's like, oh, fuck. Now we're like elbow to elbow with each other and just ate all of our drugs for the night and thought this was gonna like keep going, right? Then they start throwing out into the audience, just literally they threw out, I think, 100,000 laser pointers into the audience. Mm-hmm. So all these people have laser pointers, just threw these fucking laser pointers.
Amazing.
Like I said, 100,000, I believe it was. They get on stage. They don't get on stage. A spaceship lands onto the stage. They slide out of it onto a slide and proceed to do one of the greatest shows I've ever seen in my life. You know, Yoshimi, all the hits. He does the big ball. He comes out, and at one point he's like, "All right, we gave you all laser pointers. At one point, I'm gonna tell you all to point your laser pointers right at me, and you gotta do it, all right, on the count of 10 or whatever." And then they did the countdown, and he holds up this mirror shield. Wayne Coyne, the lead singer of Flaming Lips, holds up this mirror shield. Everyone points their lasers at the mirror shield, and it all reflects back, and it was just the most mind-blowing, unbelievable concert that it will always be my number one, always. Until further notice, until someone tops it. But it was just, everything about it was so impressive to me. And the music sounded great. It was just amazing. That's a
great fucking story.
Yeah, it was super cool.
We'll go. There's a lot of good ones coming up. We're
gonna go back by the way and read through some stuff. But do you have an answer?
Pretty quick. Yeah. Well, I thought of a couple, but the one that like sticks out. You might find this hard to believe, but I was a bit of a nerd in high school.
She's a man, baby, entrapment. Stroke my hair and tell me I'm pretty, then sing Metallica Enter Sandman to make Jen mad. Love you. Thank you so much, entrapment.
We will do that.
And we'll also scream the words turkey bacon a bunch as well, just to hit it home. All right, keep going.
But yeah. So I went to this concert by myself.
I was tripping balls on mushroom chocolates. Yes, Time Machine.
But I was not intoxicated in any way at all with any kind of drug on mine thing. I went to. I was really into this. Some of you are gonna know this band. They were called Queensryche.
Yes,
they had their big thing. Their big thing was Operation Mindcrime, which was like a big concept album, which is about this whole this drug dealer like guy who decides he's gonna overthrow the government, and he gets this kid Nikki involved or something. And a lot of it's from his perspective, and there's a nun / whore that's involved in it. It's amazing. Entrapment gets me. Yeah, so they had the Queensryche had never been big enough of a band to do Operation Mindcrime in its full, the way they wanted to in a concert before. And then this is when they came out with that album, and I don't remember the name of the album, but it was the big one where it had Silent Lucidity was a huge hit of theirs and stuff, and they got to headline this band. So Jet City Woman. So yeah, Slat, yes. But yeah, so that was that album, and they got to do all. So they did the concert normal. It was this amazing, huge show. They did a couple of the songs from the new ones, a couple of the old ones. Yeah, Empire. And Empire was the tour, and then some of their old stuff. But then they did this whole big section in the middle where they did all of Operation Mindcrime, and they did it with fucking screens. There was animation. Yeah. They had animation. They had a fucking hologram. They had the most amazing fucking thing ever. They had this woman singing. This woman who had this crazy guttural Stevie Nicks rock voice singing Mary's voices. Mary is the nun whore from the thing, singing it, and it was and she was out there and she's lit up and she's just I'm gonna die, and it was so fucking good, and I just metaphorically shit myself through the whole thing about how amazing this was, that I was getting to see Operation Mindcrime performed
awesome.
In its fullest ability and fullest the way they envisioned it being done, and that's my biggest.
Hell yeah, man.
So anyway, people are liking this, yeah.
For something I guess interesting was
Entrapment.
For today, Memphis, May of Fire, and a few other Screamo bands. Being a black dude at a Screamo concert is weird. Got kicked in the face because of my tiny emo chick. Because of a tiny emo chick. Crowd surfing, out of my element for sure. I love slide scenes with Kid Rock with Run DMC and Jay Gell's best concert ever for Motley Crue. Except for Motley Crue, girls. That's awesome. I heard Kid Rock puts on a hell of a show. Saw Chuck Berry as a kid, says Your Choice.
That's pretty impressive.
Good. The worst concert I've ever seen was the Van Halen fronted by Sammy Hagar. They were all drunk and the sound was so bad the whole concert, I bet. The most interesting I've seen was Devo at Lola 5-6 years ago. They were older, but they still crushed. I hope so. Once saw Patti Smith, awesome. Time Machine Keeper. The most interesting was local surf rock band, which is odd because we live on the East Coast with no surfing. But I was tripping pretty hard on acid, and everybody in the crowd was dressed in beachwear. This was mid-February. I ended up getting lost in this tiny little bar because everyone just started looking the same, but it was really fun and interesting. What a great answer. I went to Steve Miller concert and was disappointed at how he looks. Lol, but a great show. I think I am catching up now. Patty's saying smells like Teen Spirit, and Are You Experienced? That's awesome. Tame Impala, hell yeah, I need to go see them, and I'm glad, Jen, you found Tame Impala. They're fantastic. My brother has seen them a couple times, and they are fucking awesome. That must have been amazing to see them with just 10 people there. Timid Turtle. And yes, the whole Mary thing. Wow, the chat is actually moving so fast. Yes, the nun whore. Yeah, all right.
That was from Operation Mindcrime, the nun whore, yes.
I will say I have a couple more. If
If
you're gonna
questions
go
about
down
that, listen to the album. You'll understand. Dr. X fucking like lured her in. That's how that happened.
I will say I also saw Wu-Tang. I saw Wu-Tang and Rage Against the Machine together in concert. I got to catch one of those very few show dates they did on that tour, and it was amazing. Also, yeah, to get to see Wu-Tang live and Rage Against the Machine just crush it was amazing. And on top of that, I saw the Hard Knock Life concert as a high school kid. That was Redman, Method Man, DMX, and Jay-Z, and I can't believe I got to see that show. I definitely lied to my parents. Oh, and Lollapalooza, I believe it was 99. Listen to this lineup. This is the craziest lineup you'll ever hear. It was Rancid, Rage Against the Machine, Soundgarden, one of the Ramones' last concerts they ever did, Soul Coughing, Metallica, and am I forgetting one? I think that was pretty much it.
Fuck you. That's
it was
amazing.
the craziest show. It was one. I can't believe that wasn't the one I named. It is one of the craziest shows I ever got to see in high school. It was fucking ludicrous. So anyways.
Are you going to give Toxic Mango fan a shout for saying Operation Minecraft? Yes, that is the Weird Al Yankovic song that I want to hear, Operation Minecraft, instead of Operation Minecraft. To the tune of Operation Minecraft.
Absolutely. All right, we need to give a toast to Time Machine Keeper's fantasy team. Is there anything you want to give, any information you want to give us, Time Machine Keeper, about your fantasy team? If not, then I'm just going to give a toast right now. Toss it into chat. Time Machine Keeper has a fantasy, I'm going to guess, football team. And god damn it, they're doing okay. Are they winning? I don't know. Probably not. But you know what? Maybe they will. Someday. But if they don't, fuck it, he'll be out of some money. But you know what he'll be into? Some friendship, some love, some bullshit, okay? Here's to Time Machine Keeper's fantasy team.
Well, piggybacking off of what I said earlier, about when I was talking about Lindsay, about like at that moment where I fell in love with Lindsay at that bar, the funny thing is that Time Machine Keeper's fantasy team was like sitting like on the other side of the bar from me, and I looked over them and I looked and I for a moment considered, it's like, wait a minute, is it them that I love instead? Is it not this woman who will one day become my wife and the mother of my children, but will it be this team over here? And I looked at them, and I'm not gonna lie, we went to the bathroom, we made out, me and her team, for like a little while, and a little bit of rub and tug and stuff, it was like, and it got a little sexy, a little crazy, but in the end, as much as I was like really, really into them and I thought they were like sexy, I decided to go with my wife too. And I think in the end of the day, I actually made the right choice. But anyway, they were really, really good. And I'll tell you what, they do a handy like I'd never seen before.
That's beautiful.
Time Machine Keeper's team.
I need a refresh on my drink, and if you wouldn't mind hooking me up, Jeff, and then I'm going to have to go take a quick piss, or else I'm going to explode before the end of the stream. And then we owe Entrapment a goddamn toast, if we ever did owe one. We also have 2 karaoke songs to go, and if you'd like to add to that, there is the link. It just got posted by Nightbot, so I'm not going to post again. $5 for a toast, $10 for karaoke, $25 for a lip sync challenge. You know what to do. Click that link. We got a little time left, and we want to spend it the right way, the best way. Jesus God. I'm gonna have to hold my breath. I got the hiccups. Here are the ingredients for tonight. It's gonna be just gin and lime juice and a fucking Lacroix. Get a fucking Lacroix. Take a big ass swig. Put some goddamn gin in there. Cut a frickin' lime in half. Drink that son of a bitch. There you go. It's the fucking gin and lime Lacroix. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do right now, Jeff.
What do you do?
I'm gonna give a toast to Entrapment.
Please, for the love of God.
And then I'm gonna go piss while you give a toast to Entrapment.
All right.
Okay. Who eats the
ready yet.
Oh, okay. Who eats the Go-Gurt in the fridge? I have to know. Is there Go-Gurt in the fridge?
If it was my fridge, I would say it's my children. I gotta put an ice in there for you.
Please. And then I will give a toast while bursting at the seams. This has been a lot of fun, guys. Monday's always the best. I always look forward to CockTails, and it's been fucking phenomenal to hang out with you guys tonight. It really has been. And Jeff, always a pleasure, buddy. We're not done yet, so don't. I know I'm sounding like we're leaving, but we're not leaving yet. She's a man, baby. How about some water? Says Time Machine Keeper. You got it. I'll drink some water. Absolutely. Here we go. Now I can drink the drink. To entrapment. You've trapped me in your web of fucking enjoying you. Okay? Everything you do. Honestly, dude, also, you come out for the Wizard and the Bruiser Patreon hangs so well. I had so much fun with you playing Jackbox and our little Wizard and the Bruiser Patreon Jackbox stream on Sunday, yesterday. So much fun, man. You're always a fucking blast. You always, like, bring a fun vibe to the party, no matter what. I'm sorry that I'm being genuine, but it's late in the night and I'm drunk, and I really do appreciate you being a part of this whole thing. So, thank you for the donation, and thank you for being you in this chat the way that you are. It's fucking awesome, man. You're great. Like, you're a dirty piece of shit, too. It's fantastic. All right, Jeff.
There's more hole-in heads there, so I'm going to add a couple more oil. But, yes, so here's the thing, entrapment. As those of you who know entrapment in real life, entrapment used to be a farmer. And entrapment used to live on this farm in Kansas. And at that same time, I was actually a traveling salesman. And so I was driving through Kansas one time on some of my rounds. You know, I was doing, you know, like some west. I was hitting Colorado. I was hitting Wisconsin. I was hitting Kansas, New Mexico, and what I did is I met. Yeah, you were a Midwestern farmer, and I had a car breakdown. I had a breakdown on Entrapment's farm one time, so I actually had to go up to the big farmhouse, which was Entrapment's. I didn't know Entrapment at the time, but I went up there, and Entrapment was kind enough to let me stay on the farm. There's no shelves involved in this story. There were no shelves. There might have been, but it was incidental. I didn't build any in this particular case. Later on, Entrapment and I went on to go build many shelves, as you guys know. But the thing is, what I did was I asked Entrapment if I could stay there, and Entrapment said, "There's no room. You can stay in the barn." And here's the thing: there's 3 holes. There's 3 holes in the wall. Do not do anything with these holes. Whatever you do not stick your penis through these holes. And I said, why would I don't understand what kind of judgment you're making about me. What? Fine, Entrapment. For Entrapment introduced me as the name Entrapment, so I knew the name then. I said I won't stick my penis or any digits or anything through these holes. So, you know, Entrapment brings me out some good old farm cooking, some okra, some fresh killed chicken. It was delicious, and as I'm falling asleep, I'll be honest, I kind of wanted to stick my dick in these holes. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the moonshine. A little bit of moonshine was involved at this point. I don't know if it was the mystery. It was the allure. But I wanted to stick my dick in these holes, and I'll tell you what, I did. I'm not ashamed of it. It felt really good. The first one, felt good. The second one felt great, and the third one, it did hurt like hell. And I'll tell you what. I'm not going to tell you what was behind those walls. That's for Entrapment to divulge if Entrapment chooses. But I'll tell you what, I fucked those holes that night, and I feel like that's what made me like the man that I am today, in a lot of ways. So, yeah, thank you, Entrapment. Thank you for turning me into me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi, Jeff's mom.
Hi, Jeff's mom. Well. I hope you just heard me talking about sticking my dick into 3 different holes.
But I hope you also get to hear tequila. Let's do it right now, right here. Thank you again.
Oh, fuck you. I'll do the Pee-wee dance for this.
Yeah, do the Pee-wee dance. We got this right here. Oh, let me actually fix this. Hold on. It's a fun part where I go.
I'm not going to do it for the whole time because it's ridiculous if you start repeating the same kind of gestures, but,
Here we go. Cheers, everyone. Chapter 1, today our phones all died. Ugh, this is the worst! Alright. Thank you, Soap, for donating for this. The easiest karaoke song of all time. Always a pleasure to do. She's a man, baby, Time Machine Keeper, and finally a toast to my bestie friend. A toast to Jin. Hell yeah. Tequila! You want to take the next one?
Sure.
You can do the next one. Ready?
Tequila.
I will both do it this time. Tequila! Thank you so much. Real quick before we close it out with some Metallica, Enter Sandman, Jin's favorite song, let's give a toast. Like it like that.
I think that's gonna be all.
Said I like it like that. So a toast to Jin before we close it out with Enter Sandman, one of her favorite songs, Jin. Our chat depressive. Our God help us get a kidney, please, sometime soon. I pray for. I'm sure Lexi prays for it. I don't really pray. Jin, thank you so much. First of all, personal thing for turning me on to Blasphemous, fantastic Switch game, and thank you so much for being an ever-present member of chat. You are part of this. You are one of us, and
I saw you
add a wonderful element to it. And I hope everything works out for you, and I hope you always stick around. And a quick shout out to Time Machine Keeper for even donating for this. Jin, you may be the Eeyore of Twitch, but you are also the Eeyore of my heart. Thank you again for everything you have added to this community. Appreciate. And now Jeff's going to talk about turkey bacon.
No. Yeah, I'm going to talk about turkey bacon a little bit. Yeah, what happened is is Ear of has a little dark side that we haven't seen before. I know, right? But the thing is, what happened is we were trying to think of some scams. We were both fresh out of college, and we were like, holy shit, what are we gonna do to like make some money? And Twitch and Jen said some scams, and I said, all right, you came to the right person. I got scams lined up. I'll tell you what we're gonna do is we're gonna take bacon, right? And we're gonna do it, but we're not gonna use pork. We're gonna use something else. And she said, "What the fuck are you talking about? You can't use anything about pork for bacon." And I said, "Yes, we fucking can. We're gonna use bacon.
Yeah.
We're gonna use. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit drunk. I said, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use some turkey." And she said, "You're a stupid asshole. Nobody's gonna use turkey as bacon." And I said, "You're wrong about that. I'm going to convince the world that turkey bacon is a thing." And she said, "All right, prove it to me, you stupid, stupid fuck." And I said, "Okay, I'm going to do it." And then I started, and I infiltrated. I had a man on the inside at Oscar Mayer, and I said, "Here," and I passed him like some notes and some recipes and stuff. And before I know it, we got turkey bacon happening. And I'll tell you what, she to this day hates that fucking turkey bacon. She hates it so much. Really pissed off at me because I kind of like it, but I'll tell you what, we've been scamming all y'all. Turkey bacon is a scam by Big Jeff and the Ear of Twitch.
Yup. So
we fucked all y'all on that one.
Cheers, absolutely.
You'll still take your residuals, won't you, Ear of Twitch?
And now it's time for Inner Sandman to close it out. Have a good night, everybody. Sort of, except for...
And Trevor did say they wanted to switch it to before you hit the end.
Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one.
Wanted to switch it to a Queensryche song of my choice.
What do you want to do?
Let's do Operation Mindcrime.
All right.
I think you're gonna have fun with this one. It was in Entrapment, right? Yeah.
All right, let's do it. You lead the way, my friend. Ha! This is what they look like?
Now, I guess, yeah.
It's terrifying. The guy in the middle is absolutely terrifying.
That's Jeff Tate. His voice is fucking crystal, sharpened by a fucking diamond, and fucked by God himself. Or herself.
Yeah, or themselves, you know what I mean? Because we have to kind of cover our bases here.
It just takes a minute and you feel no pain. Gotta make something of your life, boy. Give me one more vein. You've come to see the doctor, cause I'll show you the cure. I'm gonna take away the questions. Yeah, I'm gonna make you sure.
Alright, I think I got it. A hitman for the order when you couldn't go to school.
Yeah, you got it.
Had a skin job for a hairdo. Yeah, you look pretty cool.
God damn, yeah.
Had a habit of doing mainline. Watch the dragon burn. No regrets, you've got no goals. Nothing more to learn.
Now I know you won't refuse. Cause you got so much to do.
So much to do.
You got nothing more to do. So take this number and welcome to Operation Mindcrime. You're an underground revolution working overtime. Operation Mindcrime.
This is a job you system boy with nothing to say. Yo, what's up, Urkel Groove?
My God, this thing is
That's murderous, dude. This is murder. Murder.
that
music.
dude, that bald crazy man in the center, killed this fucking song.
They all look
I only
like
hope
the
we're
same,
making him
I
proud.
feel like they're all the same person, just with different Photoshop
A different
hair
age.
and,
Yeah. It's like,
something weird going on. Like all, at least the right four all look the same in a weird way.
the guy in the hat might be from something else.
Yeah, he's from like a different band.
He's like from Anthrax. He looks like my friend Frank Bello, actually.
What are we drinking? Gin and Lacroix and lemon juice, because he's on keto.
Real cocktails return. Cocktaily cocktails happen next time.
Alright, you got this.
You want it?
Yeah, you got this.
Hey, nigga! You know everything that there is to do!
Oh!
It's gone! Check it home! Wait by the phone! Send someone over to bring you what you need! You're a one-man death machine now! Make this city bleed! Now I know you won't refuse! Because you got so much to do! You've got nothing more to lose! So take this number!
Welcome
To Operation Mindcrime! We're an underground revolution working overtime! Operation Mindcrime! This is a job for you in the system, boy, with nothing to sign! Operation Mindcrime! We're an underground revolution working overtime! Operation Mindcrime! You come to see the doctor, yeah, give you the cure! Mindcrime!
Operation Mindcrime.
It's not the life, boy, let me get
into
to
your
your
mind.
mind! Operation Mindcrime! There's a job for you, a system, boy, with nothing left to sign.
Mind grind.
Everything.
It's a mind grind operation. It's essentially what they're getting at.
I think you just got me back into Queens, right?
Hell yeah, dude! I'm glad it did. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us tonight. All the donations and the wonderful love and support coming in through this fucking stream. I'll be back tomorrow night.
I love you too, Entrapment.
I'll be back tomorrow night with the marriage test with Lexi at 9 p.m. playing through Dark Souls. We're on the Gaping Dragon. Hopefully we'll get past it.
October, what is it? John Twitcherman.
John Twitcherman, October 6th. Sunday, October 6th. Jeff will be back for that.
Worth it. It's going to be really fucking fun. It's going to be a really, really great show.
Yeah, thank you again, everyone. And we're going to get the fuck out of here. We got to go be drunk off stream. Have a good one. Take care. And hey, always remember, the show is the show. And don't forget the show. Appreciate it, everybody. Boom. Here we go. Oh, shit. You better be singing it out loud, chat. Have a good night, Urkel Gru. Sorry you came so late. Take care, Tim and Turtle. Come back.
CockTails, woo, with Jeff and Holden.
CockTails,
woo, with Jeff and Holden. CockTails, woo, with Jeff and Holden. Making cocktails for you, making you laugh, making you blue.
Why don't we make it blue? But we do it.
CockTails, woo, with Jeff and Holden.